In shadows deep, where whispers creep, a call to arms, our souls to keep. We stand as one, our hearts alight. Against the dark, we bring the fight. Heroes rise with courage true. Through storm and fire, we'll see it through. Echoes of heroes, legends of old, our story unfolds. The Lich King's gaze, a deadly shroud. In shadowed halls, his power loud. The Lich King's gaze, a deadly shroud. In shadowed halls, his power loud. The faith quickens, danger's near. We forge ahead, despite our fear. The final stand, our fates entwine. In this battle, our spirits shine. The magic's might and steel's embrace will end the threat, save this place. Heroes rise with courage true. Through storm and fire, we'll see it through. Echoes of heroes, legends of old, our story unfolds. The journey's past still stretches long. We march ahead, our hearts are strong. In shadows deep, our fate unknown. The battle with Vecna yet to be shown. In shadows deep, where whispers creep, a call to arms, our souls to keep. We stand as one, our hearts alight. Against the dark, we bring the fight. Heroes rise with courage true. Through storm and fire, we'll see it through. Echoes of heroes, legends of old, our story unfolds. The Lich King's gaze, a deadly shroud. In shadowed halls, his power loud. The pace quickens, danger's near. We forge ahead, despite our fear. The final stand of fate's
Gouda.
entwine. In this battle,
All right.
our spirits
Welcome back, everyone. Where we last left our heroes at a very fun and exciting, I thought, in-person game. We began last session back in Illustrial's sanctum after the party had returned from Barovia, after having retrieved the fourth piece of the Rod of Seven Parts. Bringing with them yet more stowaways. The young Rose and Thorn Durst, sadly recently orphaned. Of course, our heroes had nothing to do with that whatsoever. But with these two little kids in tow. So back in the sanctum, Milena agreed to take Rose and Thorn to Zephyr's parents in Phandalin after everyone got a good night's sleep. She also agreed to do some shopping for you all, again, after a good night's sleep. She may need you to remember what you asked her for. If Milena may have taken notes. The DM did not take notes on exactly what you guys asked for. We'll resolve that before we get back to the sanctum again.
He was
took
notes down.
Yeah. I think it was a lot of potions. And
A
maybe
lot
some
of potions.
Maybe some diamond dust. So everyone kind of agreed we should go up to bed, and everyone found a letter addressed to them individually laying on their pillow. This letter was signed by someone calling themselves Cass, who is a figure who you had learned a little bit about many sessions ago. Figure who had some history with Vecna when he was still a mortal at first, and who ultimately ended up betraying Vecna, destroying everything except for Vecna's hand and eye, but the act of doing so tossed Cass somewhere across the plains to an unknown destination, if he even survived to reach one. But this letter from Cass, or whoever it's from, revealed that the author had a lot of knowledge about what you were doing for the Wizards 3, about your progress, about your goals, and encouraging you to maybe keep up a ruse of collecting these rod fragments, but ultimately to consider maybe placing your allegiances with the sender of this letter, who promised that they hold some additional information about where Vecna is located, weaving his ritual of remaking, and about some of the forces, some of the armies that are being gathered in his defense by worshippers of apparently his ally, Lolth, the queen of spiders, the spider demon. You all are apparently very pure of heart and very good snitches, so you immediately said, we're taking these to the Wizards 3, we're gathering everybody up, we're throwing down a zone of truth, and we're going to question, how did these get in here? Who sent these? How did they get in? Who knows about it? And you didn't get a lot of information from that, which itself is probably helpful in some ways. But, none of the Wizards 3 revealed, none of them said that they knew anything about this. They seemed as shocked as you were. And Mordenkainen agreed that he would begin researching what he could about where this Cass, if he is still in fact alive, where he might currently be, what he might have been up to in the time since Vecna's destruction before his reformation. And with that, he decided to go back to bed, and while you laid with your heads upon your pillows, the whole party began having this kind of out-of-body experience, feeling yourselves rising up through the false starry ceiling that Tasha had placed there with her Mirage Arcane spell, rising higher and higher until you found yourselves looking around you at several constellations that Cosmo recognized from his star map. You recognize the Weasel, the Hunter, the Maiden, the Eagle, not the Stingray, and the Trident. And the party at first was drawn toward this constellation of the Weasel. where you materialized on a grassy riverbank, and this enormous, imposing figure appeared before you. And he described the weasel as the symbol of companionship and demanded to know how well you know your companions and how well they know you. And then we found out because this warped angel disappeared, and in his place sprung up the Bellringer, this awful construct of bone and tendons, I guess. I don't really know. Guts of some kind, with these 3 ringing bells for heads, teeth and tongue protruding from them. And during this battle, these bells would toll occasionally, overwhelming your senses. And when they returned, you would find yourselves body swapped, Freaky Friday style, with some of your companions, having to fight as them. But ultimately, there was glorious victory. The warped angel reappeared and sent you back amongst these stars, amongst the constellations. And then Cosmo kind of willed you all toward the Trident, where you materialized in a long throne room. The warped angel appeared again, described the Trident as a symbol of violence and the discretion over whether and when to wield it. But then the warped angel vanished once more. In his place, a golem of blood and bone, a walking death, stood and began charging toward you, or maybe toward the treasure chest that had sprung up right behind you. You fought back, but this golem retaliated with every strike until Zelric messed up the DM's plans with a slow spell, as he so often does. Cosmo and Merlinor were working on the chest's complex magical and mechanical locks, but the others did bring down this golem before the chest could finally be opened. And the warped angel reappeared, determined. Cosmo, you and your companions are comfortable with the path of violence. The chest opened, and this magical trident, the Star of Misfortune, rose out of it and settled in your hand. And at that point, the warped angel once again sent you back amongst these stars. And so that's where we sit now. Any questions about anything last time or anything that I got wrong because I took no notes during it?
Sounded about right to me.
Yeah,
About right is what we're
Merlinor
going
at
for.
some point licked a pocket, though.
That's true. I forgot about
about
pocket
that.
licking. I did.
He had to
forget
lick
about
the
that.
pocket a couple different times. He kept
Yeah.
rolling so bad.
Zelric
Pretty
should
stuff.
still have Death Ward on him for another 6.5 hours.
Okay, nice.
Somebody used Azla's 7th level spell slot.
That was me.
Mickey Asla!
Fireball!
I casted Fireball.
Is that Cosmos Trident?
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
Hell yeah.
He's now
So Cosmo, it is up to you where we go next.
That's
With the caveat that-
Eagle.
Good.
I'm looking around, and in Cosmo's head, he kind of is just turning in a direction. And when we reappear among the stars, he just turns in the same direction, and the next one that he sees is where we're gonna go.
Okay,
which happens to be the eagle, stingray.
perfect.
The stingray.
The stingray. The eagle will be more thematically connected. So, okay, and no sooner than you think the eagle is our next destination. Darkness envelops all of you, and you can feel wind kind of rushing past your faces. You feel a chill on the wind, and you hear kind of the sound of like flapping, almost like a fabric, like kind of flapping somewhere above you. And you hear a voice that should now be a little familiar to you. You hear the eagle, the eyes to see what lies before you. But your eyes drift upward, to the above, to the beyond, if they can. You gaze into those places where mortal eyes are uninvited, do you not?
A lot, man.
An honest answer. And then, still feeling this rush of air on your face, this chill on the wind, the sound of flapping around you, you all feel like a wooden floor kind of materialize under your feet, and your surroundings fade into view. You find yourselves standing on the top deck of a decrepit ship, flying high above the ground somehow. Skulls of trolls, or maybe giants, make up the figurehead, and the sails, or what is left of them, are entirely in tatters. Those of you standing around this grate that separates you from the deck below can hear kind of moaning, gurgling sounds emanating from somewhere in the darkness down there. But what you all can see is that above one of the doors leading to a room under the stern castle, there is a lantern, a lit, softly glowing lantern. And if you do have HP adjustments to make, this would be a good place to do them.
Cosmo, what the hell is going on, dude?
Man, I told you last time, I really don't fully understand what's happening. I kind of think this is all a dream.
I'll jump in the crow's nest and test it.
I mean, this staff feels pretty damn real.
My damage felt pretty damn real.
Agreed on that.
Yeah, everything seems real, but I just don't understand how this could be real.
You're from the start.
Well, not from them, per se.
Is this Blythe's ship?
No.
How did you know, Zarek? You didn't
How do you
even meet the
know?
man.
It'd be a hell of a lot cooler if it was, though.
Yeah.
It'd be a lot cooler if it was.
We've never had good luck on ship. Just saying.
If you ever want to
Um,
strike
The
fear in
sound
my
of
heart, it's a
moans
ship.
and slurping.
You guys, I think we should go check out this light source of light.
Yeah, I much prefer that to the gurgling.
Hold on 1 second. Can we do
I
anything?
agree with the blue cow.
Not a cow.
Do anything right now before we go in?
What do you want to do?
Do? Sorry, I want
Jump.
to.
Actually, before we do this, should we all go over to where Zelric is and converse instead of conversing in front of the door? We learned our
probably a
lesson
good
last time. All right.
Yep.
That's
Yep.
totally
I
different.
kind of want to go to the top of the crow's nest and get on my broom of flying and fly back down around you guys.
Totally should, dude. You have it.
Hey, this is moving the map as I do it.
And I'm sorry, who has Death Ward on them?
Zelric.
Zelric.
It's Elric.
Well, and Cosmo's about to.
Are these weapons loaded? Like these ballistas that are on the upper deck?
I don't know, roll me a d6.
Five.
Not only is it loaded, but this ballista is one of the only things on this top deck that doesn't seem like half rotted away. It's in pretty good shape.
Interesting.
This one right here.
Zephyr. Ammo.
Yeah.
Shoot it.
Yeah, Zephyr, there's ammo for your ballista.
I just want to be leaning it up against the ballista, and as he says that, I want to accidentally activate the ballista and
Don't
fire
shoot
it.
Okay.
Damn it, Zephyr.
Oh shit, that's live!
We've been through gun safety training. What are you doing?
Junk.
This isn't a gun, it's a ballista. I didn't get ballista training.
Same concepts. Same.
Then why are you
concept.
carrying one around?
Hey,
you
man.
have one.
It
you
was cool.
see this ballista bolt just shoot off up ahead of you, and at maybe like 100 feet out in front of you, you just see it like Thanos snap dissolve.
Don't like that.
Are we?
Are we moving?
Yeah. Are we in the air?
You are moving.
Are we
You
suspended?
are moving.
Oh shit.
You're booking it. Yeah.
We-
Yeah. Maybe you want to stay off that broom unless you can keep
Hang
up
on,
with the ship.
shoot another one to see if it disintegrates sooner.
Oh God.
There's one ballista bolt remaining.
Waste our ballista bolts.
Wasted.
Well,
What if
we're
it's
doing
useful?
this.
What if something
That
comes
or
in
we
the air and
disintegrate
attacks
those
us?
feet. I mean, hey.
Yeah, what if something like another ship flies up next to us?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then I guess we board them?
We probably should go check out the light.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
As I was trying to still earlier before I
was.
interrupted her, told her let's move away from the door.
So I'm gonna look at Cosmo. I'm gonna lay my hand on his shoulder and say, "With a chant of protection, your life I defend. When you stumble in battle, my magic won't end. If you fall into darkness, you'll rise with a spark. For Death Ward will save you, igniting the dark." And now he has Death Ward as well.
I thought we talked about this, man. All right.
Sorry.
Yeah. Cosmo doesn't want.
I said I won't revivify him. I will not. If he dies.
It's this divine
I won't-
intervention, tempting fate stuff that bothers me.
I won't shoot our last
Okay.
ballista, but I will shoot the Obsidian Blade Slayer of Many, Ruler of All from the ballista and see if it dissipates.
The fuck
It
was
would have been
that?
a lot cooler if you
This
just
is
used
the-
the ballista.
the
The
what?
sword you got from the deputy warden.
Oh,
Yeah.
hang on.
That obsidian
Can
sword.
you
Okay.
say that name for me again?
Obsidian Blade Slayer of Many, Ruler of All.
Yeah. I forgot what I named it.
Okay. This
No,
looks
that's so
really,
valuable.
Yeah, this looks really badass. To fire this obsidian sword out of the ballista. You shoot it, and it flies out a little wobblier. because it's not really designed
How'd you get that
for
thing to
this.
spiral?
But about 100 feet ahead of you. Did I say 100 feet last time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, about 100 feet ahead of you. Same thing. It just like dissolves into nothing.
But we're moving, and like we can see that we move past the point, and we don't dissolve. The boat doesn't dissolve. So can we
Correct.
safely use that it's like a buffer around the boat?
You can deduce what you like from the information you have.
I have
I'm
a feeling
deducing
Yes.
that there is not a time limit.
I have a feeling that we're moving faster than 100 feet every few seconds. So if it was us hitting a wall, we'd already hit it. So
I'm
think that's
deducing
fair.
that there's no ATV off-road Fury out of bounds launch back.
correct.
Shout out if you get that.
Why don't you
Oh, I
fly
do.
over there and check it out?
I almost sent you a
Hey,
TikTok.
don't tell me I've got a broom.
Push that button.
I guess we are
What?
killing people tonight. Okay. I did not expect this to be the scene.
Goss is full dead, no body to recover.
All right. Is everybody expecting me to engage this
I'll do
light?
I'll do it.
Yep.
I mean, one of us.
You're the
This
leader.
thing,
Alright.
dude.
It is kind of your thing, I think.
I mean, if you want one of us to do it, we'll do it for you. But
What do I see when I check? Is there windows? Is that what we're seeing?
No, there are like two things here. It's really just there's like one lantern
Just a lantern.
that's just hanging on a hook, like
Oh.
next to this door.
Next to the door. Okay.
Yeah, and ignore what looks like lights down here. Like the only point of what looks like anyone's been here at any point recently is this lit lantern next to this door.
Right. I'm gonna leave the lantern alone. I'm gonna put my ear up to the door and listen.
Okay, make a perception check, please.
A dirty 20.
20 is pretty good. You hear what sounds. You hear like a cough. And then what sounds like, with a dirty 20, what sounds like the shuffling of cards.
I'm just gonna reach for the door handle and try to open the door.
Okay. The door opens into a small room, big enough for you all to enter, and stand. I would say comfortably, but you're a little cuddly in there. And seated at a table is a woman who looks up at you, Cosmo.
Oh.
Says, "It took you long enough, Stargazer."
Wasn't aware I had an appointment.
Ironic. It is you who invited the others here, and more, is it not?
You have to pardon my memory. It's not very good.
It happens to us all as we age, I suppose. And who knows, the path you're on, you may be in your twilight years. But tell me, Stargazer, you and the rest of you, companions, do you wish to see with open eyes?
Absolutely, I do. What about you guys?
I mean, I thought my
Okay.
eyes have been open this whole time.
I'm game.
No.
shoot, this seems like some backwoods holler kind of shit. Oh. Yeah, I'm game for the grannies. Card game, sure.
Card games? I love card games.
Wonderful.
Yeah, but you cheat.
Hands.
He's a fucking manicure.
Yeah.
She needs a lot more than just a manicure. Holy hell.
I can't prestidigitate that.
I wanna
She
touch your-
pulls out a deck of cards and then another smaller deck, and she begins shuffling them separately, keeping the two separate. Says, companions of the Stargazer, you shall each draw one card from the common deck in turn, and in turn we shall ruminate on what the fates have in store for you. But the honor of the final draw shall be with the Stargazer, for it is he who has brought us, all of us here together, has he not? So we thank him and honor him and show our gratitude by allowing him the final draw from the high deck itself.
Wow.
I like.
And we are gonna do a legit, good old-fashioned Taraka reading.
Ooh.
Ooh.
And I'm
If only we
not
did this
cheating
in
this
person.
one. I am shuffling, and we will fuck it. We'll do it live.
We'll
We'll
do
see.
it live.
If only we did this in
Um,
person, I have the cards.
I have the cards.
Oh,
too.
really?
We have a
I
tarot
brought
deck.
the cards. I brought the cards to Oklahoma in case we got here.
Damn.
I don't know if you guys can manipulate this deck. If when I put it out here, please don't. Also, yeah.
I'm
recall.
so glad you said don't because it was the
Yeah.
first thing I was gonna do.
How do I flip this back over? I just want to shuffle. I want to shuffle it.
Yeah, I can click to draw and drag to deal is what it is. So.
I'm super
Okay.
You could-
excited. I have no idea what this is all about.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah. So I am shuffling this deck multiple times.
I was sending Logan a message, be like, "Please be the deck of many things, please."
No.
Come
That's
on.
something the DM pulls out when he's like tired of the campaign.
What? Oh, well, Nadbud did it at like level 5.
Well, that's for the pros. For us mere mortals.
Oh no, it was like their first campaign ever.
I will I'll just go left to right on my screen here.
I'm not present.
Merlinor. Haggard. A granny, you said?
Yeah, I mean, you remind me of the grannies in the deep hollers of Appalachia. Yeah, it's an endearing term. It's not meant to be.
I tease, handsome. Worry not. And you may draw a card. I'll pull it out, but if Merlinor wishes, Merlinor can reach out and draw a card from the common deck.
So I can draw.
Sure. Why don't you go ahead and draw it? Like just drag one out, yeah. Okay. Well, get bigger. I'll zoom in. And she looks at it and says, the 5 of coins. The guild member. Tell me, Mr. Haggard, what does this mean to you?
You know, my folks are a part of a, I guess you can call it a guild, more like a society in Appalachia that is trying to do good in the community, fight evil. Right now we're fighting Vecna. And I think there's a common cause there.
You see, with open eyes, the guild member represents the like-minded individuals joined together in a common goal. Repeated from your past, your parentage, to you now, and those with you here. Do you think this is a good omen?
I do.
I pray you are right. So much we are still blinded to, even with open eyes. Perhaps because so much is changing, being remade under our very feet. So good luck. Zelric, Master Greyscar, you, Master of the Weave, and one who is no stranger to peering into past or future. But do you see with open eyes? Do you wish to?
Does Eric know anything about this deck of cards?
Make a history check.
Great at these. Dice don't fail me. It's a 28.
28. You, yeah, I mean, you have read about Taraka decks before. They are fortune-telling decks. Most common, actually, among the Vistani people of a little land called Barovia, and are used in the way, much the way that you would think of tarot decks being used to, by a trained fortune teller to try to read the pasts or the futures of those drawing the cards. I would say you probably, even with a 28, you probably wouldn't know, like, you wouldn't be able to say, like, and they're, this is legitimate magic, this is legitimate divination magic or anything, simply because it's from a plane that you have only very briefly visited, where you haven't encountered this, but you have heard stories of these cards.
Zora will say, I'm not one to be scared of dabbling with fate, so what's a card to change things up?
Well, we'll find out.
I'll draw a card.
Okay. Please draw a card.
Draw a card. What do I do? I just drag it?
You can just, I think you can just drag one. Like, just drag it from the top. Perfect. Oops, hold on.
He has one in his hand.
Oh, do I have one in my hand?
Like how we play Heroes of Arcadia?
Yeah.
Oh, that's fine. We'll just leave it in his hand.
Zilric grab two.
Yeah.
And you also made
What's up?
I was saying that Logan, whenever he pulled this one out, he cockeyed it, so it's crooked.
No, I cockeyed it actually.
Oh,
It looks more realistic that way.
authentic. I see what you're going for.
Right. These 7 of glyphs. The charlatan. Master Greyscar. What could this mean, oh one who is not afraid? Why did this card find your fingers?
That's a good question. I think Zelric is internally thinking back to whenever he dabbled with magic that was too strong for him and caused his circumstances. But he's kind of just intensely staring at the lady in front of him.
I see your gaze turning inward.
Self-reflection's needed sometimes.
But that young Master Grayscar was not a liar, was he? He did not hide his error, grave as it was. Perhaps the charlatan is not you, but one close to you. But, as you said, there's no need to be scared of such parlor games. Oh, excuse me. Princess. Forgive an old woman for not curtsying upon your entrance.
Oh, no, that's okay. We're keeping the this thing on the down low for now.
Ah. Well, you may want to keep those pretty feathery things tucked in then.
Can't really do that anymore.
No. No. Do you wish to see with
do.
open eyes, Princess?
I do.
Then draw.
Looks like a scary card.
The 6 of glyphs. Adjacent in the deck to the charlatan, as you stand adjacent to the one who drew it. Perhaps that means nothing. The anarchist. The fundamental change brought by one whose beliefs are tested. Princess, what does this mean to you?
I think it has to do with Elysium. How the vision of Elysium had changed. And I went back, fought for what I felt was right.
Did you feel tested?
Definitely.
So you considered not rushing to the aid of your parents, but you overcame? Is this what you're revealing?
Well, I mean, my parents were telling me they didn't need me to come, and but I did feel that I had to go was the right thing to do. Or it could mean that I know I should be fighting Vecna, but it's hard not to go home right now.
I think you show wisdom in that, Princess. Do you think there is a wrong answer between choosing to go home, to spend the last days of existence with those close to you, and whom you have an obligation to serve as their princess, and between continuing a fight that who knows if any chance exists at all that you will succeed.
Necessarily think there's a wrong answer, but I think there's a more right answer.
Hmm.
And these I am close to. These people I'm close to.
Then I shall pray that they remain close to you and under your protection, and you under theirs. And I shall hope for Elysium. Oh, big boy. Yes, you're quite strong. Strapping. But do you wish to see? Sometimes it's so much easier not to.
Sometimes. But the best route is not always the path of least resistance.
Mm. Not always. Well, the deck is yours, should you wish to open your eyes. What do we have here? My poor old eyes.
I think I got your card.
The three
What am I
glyphs,
supposed to do with this?
and the third glyph on the table, and the third in succession. What do you think, Chief Kodo Totem? Do you think it is the healer that is trying to open your eyes? Or do you think it is the glyphs, this rule of three?
I don't quite know. I don't think it's telling me to be a healer to anyone. Maybe the hand of a person trying to heal me is the hand that's trying to open my eyes.
Ah.
But I don't know if heal necessarily is physical, or if it could be emotional or spiritual. I do know that I don't want those 3 tiny daggers in my forehead.
Noted.
Yeah, please don't give me like that.
I share your I share your worry.
In terms of
Well, you have been through
me.
You have been through battle scars, and you have been through wounds that cut deeper than those. Have you not?
Yes, and
And
I had a friend heal me through it as well.
And she did not simply treat your wounds, did she?
Well, no, without her, I wouldn't be a part of the society I'm now a part of. I would have just been a loner in the woods, angry at the world.
So I think you are seeing something in your question of what it means to heal. And it is not just the wounds of battle, but the ones that remain. The scars left by those lost. And the importance of tending to those wounds as well. The path you all find yourselves on. You have seen some lost, and it is likely you will see more. So tend to each other. And not just the cuts and bruises. Zephyr, blessed of Tempest. What do you think?
I'll tempt fate.
Ah. The 7 of coins. The thief. Drawn by the righteous paladin. Why?
I don't actually follow Tempest. I just used him to gain a stronger power to accomplish my goals. My heart has swayed back and forth on renouncing him, but in a way I am stealing his power to further my own goal.
This is quite the flash of honesty. Tell me, as Tempest sits among the Pantheon, what do you think his great concern is in the moment with creation?
I honestly don't know.
Well, creation, everything set in its place just so by the gods, is being unmade by one ritual, by one god of secrets, by one Vecna. And were I Tempest, the Battleborn, and a man of strength beseeched me, a man whom I knew maybe the many planes only path to stopping Vecna. I might not give much of a damn whether he actually followed me. I might grant him my boons and use him and his sword to strike vengeance against the interloper Vecna. So perhaps we see here 2 thieves pickpocketing each other, a mortal and a god, and none any the poorer for it. What do you think?
I think I have a lot of self-reflection I still need to do on if this is the proper path for me to move forward.
Well, perhaps that's the lesson in all of this. Perhaps that's why we draw the cards at all. And I would consider this a success. But there is one left, our gracious host, the Stargazer himself, is there not? Stargazer, what do you think of the cards that have been drawn and those who drew them? Do they reveal anything to you?
It's. I look around the room and the most recent one, I think, says more to me than any of them. And after hearing what Zephyr just said, I kind of have like this curiosity. And I would probably say, a couple of my companions have spoken of choices and decisions of their future based on the cards they've drawn and the wisdom you've imparted or helped them understand, I suppose. And it makes me wonder how long I'll be among them.
None will know the hour, will they?
I certainly hope not. You're not going to tell me that, are you?
Not even if I knew.
I'd appreciate that.
But even if the gods had the power to grant such knowledge, even if they had it themselves, they haven't granted it to me. I simply shuffle the deck. And she pulls out this smaller deck, 14 cards, shuffles it. They have the same kind of motif on the reverse. And she places them down. She says, the high deck. Do you wish to see? As you said before.
Curious first. Is it normal among a group for one to draw from a different deck?
One card is always drawn from the high deck. The final card is always drawn from the high deck. The seer always draws the card from the high deck.
Yeah, let's see her then.
And she chuckles despite herself. All right, go ahead and draw our final card.
I'll let you do it.
Okay. She flips it over. Well, you flip it over. I'm assuming Cosmo actually did it. And she looks concerned as this is flipped. No. the innocent, the being of great importance whose life is in mortal danger, who may not even be aware of their predicament. No. She looks at you. Stargazer, what does this mean? Tell me, please, what does this mean?
I don't know. It's not what I had imagined I'd draw.
Ooh.
Among
But
all the
you-
cards on the table, I wouldn't have guessed this one. What does it mean to you? What does it mean in general?
It is. The innocent is an important being. Could be a king, could be a god, could simply be one close to one's heart. And the innocent is one on the brink of ruin, though they know it not.
Oh, shoot. Could be. Wonder how Barkley's doing. She was once a part of this adventuring party. She once had the same goal as I and the rest of us. She left to do other important things. I haven't seen her in, it's gotta have been over a month.
Okay, Barkley. But and as you look down, you see this card just replicating itself over the table, over and over, beginning to pile up dozens, hundreds of innocents. And the woman looks past you, looks up and behind you, and you each feel a hand on your shoulder. And you turn around to see the warped angel, a separate hand on each of your shoulders, staring down at you. And Cosmo, the hand on your shoulder, squeezes, not painfully, but assertively. Do you feel wiser for having peered beyond the veil?
No. I feel like I have more questions now than answers.
So you wish to continue gazing into secret places, as the mad gods do.
Perhaps.
He nods. The hands removed from all of your shoulders. He looks past you at the woman who's looking up at him in horror. Silent tears on her cheeks. He says, "Not yet. Not yet. He says, I'm sorry. You know what this place is. And he claps dozens of hands together. The ship implodes in this violent crush. And you all find yourselves once again floating amongst the constellations.
Dark.
Epic.
That was spooky.
Let's do it again. Let's do it again.
I probably ruined the deck by copying the card a bunch of times. We're gonna have to fix it. Go ahead, Cosmo.
Guys, I don't know what the hell just happened.
We got our fortune told.
But I don't think I learned anything.
Is your friend?
I don't think every answer is immediate.
You know, Xander's tried doing some of these fortune readings before when I've been around, and it's never really clear to me. And most people always come back again. And whatever they originally thought was going to happen, the opposite happens. I don't know. I've never dabbled in it, but it's interesting.
Well, wow. That guy with the hands is kind of starting to creep me out.
Starting to?
Starting?
Yeah.
His hand on my shoulder. Cool.
I have this odd feeling you'll be seeing him again.
I see 2 more constellations. I'm assuming we got to go to them. Which one are we going to do next, Cosmo?
Think about it, and I just turn. I imagine we're like here. And I just kind of turn to face this one.
Okay. Good. That's the one that I have ready. So...
I was gonna say, pick the one that David doesn't have prepared.
You didn't prep all of them, David?
The hunter.
And you didn't have it in a week's time. You only had 1 week, and you had to get back to work, and you were probably
I had
a little
less than a week.
vacation. Yeah,
I got back Monday evening. It's Friday, okay?
I think you've done well to have this much done.
And I had to work.
And you lost today because of Parker.
Sorry.
I mean, hey, it's a valid reason.
Okay. You look in the direction of the maiden. And you start to hear birds chirping around you, the soft rustling of leaves, the smell of growing fruit reaching your nostrils, and you all suddenly find yourselves standing in a beautiful vineyard, situated kind of all the way up onto this outcropping of a cliff. Cosmo, this place looks familiar to you.
It does.
Yeah. Let me flip this real quick. Okay. From somewhere to your north, I'll just tell you, from further up the cliff, maybe the tip of the outcropping, you hear what sounds like someone in distress, or maybe crying, maybe trying to kind of like trying to yell out, but in a hoarse voice. What'd you
I'll
do?
just stare at Cosmo.
Oh.
I saw that.
What is this place, Cosmo?
It's a vineyard, man.
Well,
What is this
beside
place,
that,
David?
what does this mean to Cosmo?
Who's David? Who are you talking to?
Cosmo, this was a vineyard that you helped to grow. You
shit.
spent several years here before you arrived in Neverwinter.
And why are we here?
Yeah, I'm not comfortable being here, guys.
Yeah, what'd you say that constellation was called?
The maiden.
And we find ourselves in a vineyard.
Why aren't you?
Kind of romantic.
Is your mom here?
What?
I will only wish.
Merlinor, I think probably not.
Yeah.
Berkeley?
No. For her time.
Was there someone else?
There indeed was someone else, man. I was in a relationship with a dryad a long time ago. I was in
What's a dryad?
like my early 20s. Oh, it's a long story.
Well, it sounds like we have infinite amount of time as long as we're in the constellations.
We have nothing but time.
We have nothing but time. I want to take a fucking rest. The vineyard's a perfect place.
Well, then, sit down. I'll tell you a story.
Yas sits exactly where he is.
Watch out for the grapes,
Wait, hang
man.
on. I can't see you over the vines, Cosmo.
And should we? Okay, there is someone yelling.
Oh, right.
Oh, yelling.
Sorry, I might have failed that perception check.
Oh, that's right. Horse people.
Yeah, there was like a horse voice. What I heard. So, do you know a horse person?
There's a horse person.
Centaur, I think it was.
Maybe
Centaur.
some ugly coyotes.
Tell you what. If this is the place that I think it is, we'll soon find out who's here.
I like surprises.
Follow me, guys. Let's go find this. Whatever is going on
Horse.
here. Uh-oh.
Ah!
I'll stop.
Asla.
Ascending
Oh, you'll have to move, Asla.
Oh, god damn it.
from the clouds
I told you.
onto.
I told you.
She probably wants to be back here.
Yes, I'm already back.
Settling on this cliff. Your old friend, the warped angel. And he points at you, Cosmo. He says, "The maiden. The choices you have made, wise and unwise, in service of others. But who deserves your help, your sacrifice? And how do you decide?" Can you hear my dog like
Yeah.
in his sleep?
It's excited.
Archer wants attention too.
Yeah, man.
No, he's dreaming. He's dreaming. That's him in his
Oh,
sleep.
really?
Yeah,
Oh my.
I know.
It's
But that's
adorable.
kind of what you hear from farther up the cliff, I'll say.
Nice.
The barks of a sleeping dog.
Archer got to play with us some.
Yeah. But Cosmo, yes, he points at you.
This guy likes
Says,
to
yes.
point a lot.
How do you decide who deserves your service?
Usually I get this feeling in my chest. That moment where you're about to decide, and that usually it's kind of my compass. Yeah.
Midpoint. True. And his gross wings made of arms and hands flap, and he flies back up into the clouds, out of sight.
He didn't touch us this time.
I really
Yeah.
hate his wings.
He had a health
He-
bar.
Yeah,
David,
he sure did. I saw it immediately and look at a message like, "Hey, yo."
David, when he flaps
Yeah.
his wings, it's one solid movement, but then also are the little hands going like this?
Whatever is creepier.
That's pretty creepy.
I think the old cartoon angel.
Yeah.
I really hate his wings.
Cosmo's
I just-
going, let's go.
His mama didn't raise him not to be rude and point. Oh, Zephyr.
I'm flying up.
Standing on me.
Well, don't lay under
Okay.
me, I guess.
You can start to make out from
Oh yeah.
up ahead. Some of what you're hearing is help, please, please.
Moving.
Okay.
You know that
I'm gonna-
noise that's out?
I'm gonna snatch like a small vine of grapes on my way.
Okay.
This is just now occurring to me, Cosmo, on the trek up. What if this is a trap?
We've been through stuff. I think we'll be all right. Right?
Yeah.
I think we'll be fine. If
We'll be fine.
your instinct is to go help, let's go help. And if we're in a trap, we'll figure it out from there.
Can I fly up?
Come on, Yas.
10 feet?
quit laughing at your joke.
You you could definitely fly up. Cosmo,
Like 10 feet.
It's just a joke.
You might have to move Cole, David.
where is he? What'd he do?
What was the
down
joke?
here.
Yeah, what was the joke?
David went, you guys can start to make out. Cole went, hell yeah.
This is bullshit.
And he's just been dying this whole time.
Henry's administering first aid.
Yeah, Henry's trying to make out.
Fucking idiot.
Those kind of rounding the bend here or flying up can see lashed to a large rock
Oh.
at the just the very tip of this outcropping. A white, fluffy doggo who looks like this.
I know her.
Some of you know her.
I think it's just me and Cosmo.
Cosmo and Zelric, you recognize this figure.
Barkley!
Cosmo! Cosmo!
Run up to her
Okay,
and kind of assess the situation from right in front of her.
okay. As you approach, the vines of the vineyard rustle. You almost hear kind of like laughter among the rustling as Barkley, in a puff and a flutter of leaves disappears.
Oh man, the damn dryads did it again, man.
And standing in her place, Cosmo, is another familiar woman.
Oh no, she's hot.
Yeah. You know how hard it is to not find like a hot picture of a dryad? Like,
Yeah, but she was.
of course. Yeah. The bindings that held that doggo to this boulder are now just kind of draped loosely around the rock. This dryad is just standing there freely. And she smiles at you.
And
'Cause I knew you'd come back. I knew you'd come back, sweet Cosmo. Why did you leave me?
my head dips, breaking eye contact.
Where were we? Oh no.
Why did I let you go?
You know why you let me go. I'm still not looking at her.
Isn't it nice here? Remember this place? Remember what we built together?
I do. And it is beautiful. Better than when
It
I
is.
left.
Lots of beautiful things here, Cosmo. And there's a place for you here. Still. Away from the wizards. Away from that ritual you're trying to stop, which you won't. You know you won't. Away from Cass. To remember how happy we were here once. And just take my hand, and it will be so again. Just turn to these others that you've brought here, that you've forced into this place with you, and just say goodbye. Let them live their lives and come back here and let us live ours.
Does anyone have any pesticide with them or something we could spray on her?
Roundup.
I'm gonna take the ring life gave me and throw it to Cosmo. Cosmo can have a life until these things. Once we're finished.
Blythe is gonna be so mad.
Hey, sir,
Somewhere
are they
far away on a
proposing?
ship, Blythe is falling to his knees, crying.
And I'm gonna see the other one.
Oh,
What does it do?
Nothing. It's a promise.
Alright,
For
Simple,
your
my guy.
future.
I think this is when someone says I pronounce you husband and wife.
No, I think this is the part where you say I do. Wait, no. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway. I gave Scylla a rabbit's foot.
So the dryad she sees the ring.
she sees this, and she's don't look at her. Cosmo, look at me. Remember me.
Sure sounds
this.
like she's trying to control you, buddy.
Cosmo.
She's holding out her hand. I'm gonna begin to raise my hand
Okay.
as if to grab hers.
Okay.
But then my other hand will rise as well, and I'll put the ring on my finger instead.
Oh, that is awesome. I'm not even gonna make you roll a wisdom save because that was so cool. Her attempt to charm just fails from the power of love, and friendship. Okay, give me a second. That was really cool. Inspiration for you both if you don't have it already.
I'm giving it to Blythe, even though he's not here.
Yeah. Sorry, Blythe. You didn't come back soon enough.
Hey, it's okay.
Just a second.
Hey Cosmo, you remember that 7th level fireball I cast? That was pretty cool, right?
Can she do that? Okay. We will wait for Cosmo to get back before we. You okay?
He's
No
giving
rush.
the dogs treats.
There's no rush.
Do you
I
need a
can't
fireball
explain-
too?
I can't explain why that moment broke me, but yeah.
You can make out.
You just had this
You can
natural
start the
pause.
you can start the make out.
You had this natural pause, and I just had to sneak in a little hell yeah, and I snapped.
You can start to make out.
This is the
Just start,
dryad
though.
from my
Good
past,
start.
guys. Cosmo has a
Well, hey, the
past.
DM gave you permission to make out, so
What's her name, Cosmo?
Let him find it.
the binder.
Binda?
Hey, no wonder it
I
accused
did not
Cole of
make a
being
name,
creative.
so
La Fonda.
her name is
Yeah, she's coming down to see me next Friday, so it's getting pretty serious.
Felwyn.
Narcissus?
What is that?
Felwyn.
Felwyn. 1L? I'm gonna do this. And you tell me whether it's good.
F-E-L-L-O.
Okay.
That just fell out.
Felwyn's eyes narrow. She hisses at you, Asla. And she looks at you, Cosmo. She's fine! I don't need you anyway. I never needed you. It was fine before you came. It was fine while you served me like a dog. And it was fine after you left.
Without
And
my
I could
clothes.
replace you. Go ahead.
Without my clothes.
Love to watch you leave. I could replace you too. I could replace you just like you replaced me with that flea bag of a dog, or this one over here. And she raises an arm into the air, and next to her, rising from the earth, put him next to it, is this figure, this humanoid looking figure just made of earth and grass and wrapping vines that kind of looks like you, Cosmo. And this thing moves to attack. So this would be a good roll and initiative time. Let me get the turn tracker up. Alright. What the?
I did
Okay.
not
Oh,
put
look!
my birthday.
You're high.
I have no idea. Are you seeing these crazy things?
Oh!
Let me get rid of these.
I almost made it a three-way, guys. Sorry. Oh, that's a three-way tie.
What?
Yeah, don't.
Okay. So
You
I've
can make it
got.
You can make out now.
22 from Eleanor. Let me add you. Got Delric. A 16 from Adislaw. 21. And an 8. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's all the good guys. Let's roll some bad guys. Okay. 1 second. Wow. Wait, why did my bad guys get in there? Okay, hold on. Oh, because I'm in Discord, that's why. God. Idiot.
Hey, Fat Lord, get some dinner. It's a Napoleon Dynamite kind of night, I guess.
One.
Before we get into combat, I need to Alt F4 my Discord. Whenever that card replicated like 60 times, my Discord took a shit and it's been froze this whole time.
I'm sorry.
Like,
No way.
Like I can
So
see
what-
you guys and everything, but my map is totally froze. My Discord just does not let me do anything.
Okay, yeah, why don't you go ahead and why don't you work on that now, since you'll be upset, so we'll just do that before combat like starts, if that's what you're gonna do.
Yeah, it should only take me like a minute to get back in.
Okay.
Have no fear, for I am back.
All right, that was quick. Is Greg, do you need to get him fixed in the box or whatever? You good? Okay. Merlinor, you see these two figures moving aggressively.
Wow, I didn't roll shit on initiative for once. Amazing.
You did it.
I turned to Cosmo. I'm like, "Are we fighting, or are we running?" I know this is a former lover or something, I guess.
And you see him turn to you with probably the fiercest expression he's ever shown, and said, "Yes."
All right, get the kill. Let's go.
Fighting or are we running? Yes.
Yes.
No, all I heard was the fighting part. Yes, we're fighting.
I get it just by the look in your eyes. I will just take 2 shots. I'm not going to take any advantage.
Okay.
1, 2, a dirty 20 and a 23 to hit.
Who are we shooting at?
Oh, that's a good question. I'll aim 1 at each,
Okay.
and I'll do
Uh,
the first one at Felwyn and use my sneak attack on her.
Okay.
Because
Those will both hit, so let's go against Elwyn. Your damage.
All right, and I'm going to use one of my sneak attack die. I don't do this often. And make it. Come on. I just had it. There we go. Yep. Trip. I'll use one of my d6 to make it a trip. And she needs to make a DC 17 dex save.
DC 17 dex save. That's not a 17. Yeah, she is tripped.
14 damage.
Okay.
And she's tripped.
Yep.
Full deal. And against the Vine Lord, I'll use a grit point and make it a violent shot so I can roll an extra d8 on my damage.
Okay.
Ooh, wow, okay. Oh, I also forgot to add the +4 to my damage for her, so add 4.
Another 4. Okay.
And then for him, 6, 12, holy shit, 24 damage.
24 damage. And you will take all of that. Boom.
And I didn't use any bonus actions. Fuck off that grit point. I'm gonna go try to hide in the vines.
Okay.
See what happens.
You feel hidden for now.
Cool.
She's gonna take a legendary action. Well, those all suck. And the grass around her just grows like in an instant and envelops her, and then just kind of poofs away. And she is not there. You see her. There. She pops back out of the ground right there.
Does she pop back out prone?
She does pop out prone. Yeah.
Paladin loves hearing that.
Zephyr.
Well, I was given permission from Cosmo to beat the shit out of this woman, so that's what I shall do. Move up to her and take a swing with Light Drinker.
Okay.
Unnatural 20 to hit.
Oh my god.
Yeah, did I hear what I think I heard, or did you say unnatural?
Unnatural.
Oh, okay. Well, sorry, that hits.
I'm not doing any smites with this.
Oh, do I?
So that's 12 damage from the first one. And for the second attack, we hope we crit.
Well, you still get your radiant, right?
Yeah, it's 15 total.
You get that on like every swing, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
did it not include it?
It did.
No, it's
So 15.
you did 12 cold and then 3 radiance. You did 15 total, not
Yeah.
12 total damage.
Does it not do any slashing?
It doesn't.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, I'm trying to figure out. Let's see, so it's... Okay, yeah, okay. And then a 31 to hit.
Yes, that'll do it.
I guess I'll put a smite on this one.
If you're fighting anything that a 31 doesn't hit, it should be obvious before you decide to fight it. Like,
You would think.
yeah.
And I'm gonna do what I always do and cast a Shining Smite with this one.
All right.
Oh, don't you roll it with advantage because she's prone? Have you been rolling with advantage?
He did.
Yeah.
Okay, making sure.
Yeah.
So that's the Shining Smite damage, and here is the weapon damage.
Woof. And she's shining.
And I will end my turn.
She doesn't like that at all. She is going to take another legendary action to Misty Step in the same way down there.
You son of a bitch.
Oh, you're kind of a bitch.
The one
Yeah.
thing I can't do anything against.
Yas, it is your turn.
I know somebody who can. I am going to go into a rage. And I will travel along the tree.
Nice Coheed reference, by the way.
Who?
I know you didn't do it on purpose because you haven't listened to the new album.
Oh. Cool. Anyway, I'm gonna go. It has to be somewhere I can see, so I'm gonna take that as like I can't see down the hill that much, so I'm just gonna go right here.
Yeah.
And then use my
Thank you.
movement to get there. Which, yeah, I've got 25 feet out of 40, and I don't know what she can do, so I'm not gonna reckless right now.
Well, you get advantage because it's Shining Smite anyways, don't you?
Oh
Yeah.
shit!
Boom!
He's still prone.
I don't think
Hey,
she's
still
still prone.
prone.
Is she-
Still prone.
Yeah. Oh, lady, you gotta stand the fuck up. Well, lucky for her, I rolled a fucking 2 and a 5 on the dice, so does I need to activate my rage real quick? Does a 17 hit?
It just hits.
Oh, thank God. That would have been embarrassing if I couldn't hit a prone target. Okay, do that. Wow. That's a pretty good damage roll.
That is pretty good.
And we'll do it again.
Okay.
I'm rolling like shit today, but a dirty 20.
That will also hit.
I don't have any, like, weapon mastery that I want to add to this, so just 40 damage, I guess.
Holy smokes.
Oh, and I need to add my 14 temp HP from going to Rich.
Okay. You guys have put in some serious work on this poor Felwyn who just missed her boyfriend. That was exciting.
No,
to see
no, she
again.
sounded really controlling. I didn't like it.
Does she have a... No, she won't do anything right now. No, she'll chill there. Okay. Merlinor.
Yeah. Cool.
Yes, you'll see one down here too. You see starting to stream out of the grapes on these vines and swirl together to forming this large, vaguely person-y shaped mass. Something that looks a lot like various elementals you've fought before. But have you ever fought a wine elemental?
No, and I'm so excited to know what kind of abilities they have. And what their attacks are.
You have to make
And
a
how
Constitution
creative they're
saving
gonna
throw to not be drunk.
Yeah.
Merlinor, this wine elemental moves into your space. Yes.
Pull out a straw.
And
What card?
yeah, that's probably his best spot to go. Yeah. And just begins swirling all around you. I need a strength saving throw in order to try not to just be like trapped within this swirling, gurgling
Are you
water.
sure you don't want to deck?
I'm sure. I'm sure.
That's a net one.
Oh, no.
Which becomes David a 0.
Awesome. You take only 11 bludgeoning damage.
Oh, there goes my 10 health.
You are grappled and restrained as you are just overwhelmed with swirling wine dumping all over you. And you gain 2 levels as you're incapable of not swallowing a lot of this, of drunkenness. So for each level of drunkenness, let me bring this back. I should have. 1 second.
Dude, you're white girl wasted.
So for each level of drunkenness, Since you're level 2, your penalty that it displayed is -2. And that's going to apply to the level 1 thing and the level 2 thing. So you've got a -2 to wisdom checks, strength saves, and dex saves, and concentration checks right now.
Amazing.
So your
Yeah.
strength saves are now -3,
My strength saves are now -3. Yes.
Plus
and
one.
it's a strength save to get out.
Actually, plus
Yeah.
zero. As
Well,
long
we'll
as
give
you're
you,
within my range, buddy.
Oh, that's true.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
Uh,
so we really got a 4 on that last
Well,
one.
it didn't really help my nat 1, but it'll help in the
Yeah.
future.
And I will put. Let me see if you can see that. See, your little red bubble when you click yourself will be your drunkenness level.
Okay.
Okay. Yas, I'm gonna give this one an intelligence check to see if he even thinks it's worth it to try to make you make a strength save.
Come on, do it.
That's pretty good. So he will come up here, and he's just gonna try to slam you twice with wine fists.
Yeah, okay. I'm sure he'll.
Or we have an 18 and a 12.
12 misses.
Okay, so that will be, you will take 4
will be-
bludgeoning damage.
I'm assuming that's already have for me.
That is, and 7 poison damage for a total of 11 damage from one punch.
Poison, but I like wine. Well, actually, Yas likes wine. I don't. I don't know, some Sauv Blanc, but this is red wine. No.
Okay. Oh, you're exhausted. Still?
Mhm.
Oh, did you do that?
That was from
Do it
whenever.
first.
Yeah, it's from the last.
In person.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice. Okay. All right. So yeah, exhaustion and drunkenness will stack.
Yeah, Separate
Oh,
does
boy.
not want to get drunk, dude.
Cosmo, your viney doppelganger, stands out here and launches. Actually, he's gonna move. Can he do that? Yeah, he's gonna move there. Merlinor can take a melee attack of opportunity if he wants. But we'll resolve that later. Cosmo, he launches a tendril attack at you for 23 to hit.
Yep. You know it.
That's 6 slashing plus 8 poison. And I need a Constitution saving throw. That's awesome.
22.
You feel no additional effects from that tendril attack. And then Asla, the other one who's caused so much consternation here, is going to launch 2 thorn slammed attacks at you. An 11 will not hit, but a 24 might.
It does.
For 14 bludgeoning and 9 piercing, a total of 23, if no resistances. But no saving throw needed for you. And I should have mentioned at the start of his turn, you saw like some of the grass he was standing on like grow a little bit just up into his legs, repairing a little bit of the damage he'd taken from the shot, and he regains 10 hit points. And that brings us to Cosmo.
All right. I would like to. I will bonus action Starry Form. Use my second ability for that. I will take the
Okay.
form for now of the archer. I have that right now. I do.
While you're doing that, Merlinor, I'm sorry, you should not be drunk yet. That's a thing that might happen in a bit.
Okay.
You are grappled and restrained. And wine is being forced down your throat. Or trying to be forced down your throat. So,
Awesome.
but you'll get a chance to save again in a bit. Okay, Cosmo.
So I'm gonna take a shot at him while I have a chance, since it's free.
Okay. Yeah. That will absolutely blast him. This is at the Vine Lord.
The Vine Lord, yes.
Okay. And he seems to take all of the brunt of that.
I do have my shield out, and I would like to reach for my brand new trident.
Nice.
Go.
Okay.
And from 10 feet away, swing at him.
Awesome.
No.
No. I mean, it's brand new to you. You haven't even had a chance to practice with it yet.
Yeah, I tried to. I
It's
It's
swung
got
at
this
him.
weird,
and
like,
oh shit! I'm supposed to stab
extendable.
with it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's got this weird, like, extendable haft. So, like, that's gonna take some getting used to. Oh, look at that dog. Okay.
Cambria.
Anything else, Cosmo?
I'm actually going to stay right where I'm at, but I'm going to say something. Nope, not yet. Next.
Okay. All right. Well, that
David?
will bring. Yep.
At the beginning of her turn, I'd like her to make a strength save for me.
Okay. Before her turn,
Okay.
she's using her last legendary action of the round to get down there, to Misty Step down there. So it is now her turn. If she's still in range for whatever you're doing, then
No.
okay. All right. She stands
Right.
up. And she steps forward 5 feet. And Yas, she looks at you.
Oh no.
She said, your friend is foolish,
Oh no.
but you aren't. Not you, handsome. Stay with me here.
I'm a married man.
Forget her. Take care of the rest. And think, as you swing that big maul, just how happy we're going to be here. And make a wisdom saving throw for me, please.
Yeah,
I'm
you're,
gonna give
this-
myself a luck point here.
you're in
This is
trouble.
against charm. Yeah.
Do what?
This is against a charm, obviously.
I
with
was
that.
asking what Greg was saying.
Yeah.
Hopefully my advantage roll doesn't roll, dog shit again. Like it's been all day. That is a dirty 20.
That's good enough.
Hell yeah.
Not by a lot, but it's good
I
enough.
told you I'm a married man.
All right. Love is just winning today. This is amazing. And she reaches into the vines here, and you see them just begin to wither a bit, and she seems to be regenerated by this for 19 hit points. Gonna go with it. I think she's gonna chill there. Asla, you are up, and then Zorik.
Okay. To start out, I am going to first look at Cosmo and say, for the one I cherish, may your heart feel the spark. With love as your shield, you'll light up the dark. Then I'm going to look at Merlinor, Zephyr, and Yas and say, to my brave companions, let our spirits entwine with strength in your unity. Together we shine. And I'm going to do the Mantle of Inspiration and give them temporary hit point.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Let's go, baby.
All of us.
Awesome.
This will override the 3 I currently have.
No, but not by much.
But mine was-
Oh,
Never
mine was
mind.
different.
I mean, it's going to 6, right?
Yes, it's 6.
okay.
Why was mine different?
Oh, because different.
What did I get?
6.
A D,
Still,
a D6?
You got the different sentence. You got the same amount.
Yeah.
it's temporary hit point.
Oh.
And then that was my bonus action. I am going to sing. With a roar from the heavens, I call forth the light, a storm of pure radiance, dazzling and bright. Thunder crashes as foes feel the might. In this fury, they tremble in fright. And over here-ish. Wrong. I guess I'm just really going to get her. Right there, I'm going to cast Jalarzi's Storm of Radiance
Okay.
at level 5. Or no. Level... Shit. It's a level 5, yes.
Okay.
So she has to make... So here, I'm gonna post this here.
Okay.
So I unleash a storm of flashing light and raging thunder in a 10-foot radius, 40-foot high cylinder, centered on a point you can see within range, which is 120 feet. While in this area, creatures have the blinded and deafened conditions, and they can't cast spells with a verbal component. When the storm appears, each creature in it makes a Constitution saving throw, taking 2d10 radiant damage and 2d10 thunder damage on a failed, and half as much on a successful one.
Okay. Get you a 1, 2, 3, 4 10-foot radius sphere here. You could get them both if you want, or if you would rather, if you want to totally center it on her.
I want to center it on her, so it's harder for her to get out of.
Sounds good. So she has to make a Constitution saving throw against a magical effect, which she will try to do. She fails handily
Okay.
with advantage.
Take 2d10 of that.
2d10 of
That's, first one's lightning. So
lightning. Okay.
and then 6 thunder.
6 thunder. Okay,
As the
and then she is blinded and deafened.
And can't make
Can't
spells
cast.
with a verbal component.
Okay. Let me,
And then Azla is gonna fly. Like here. And I'm still up 10 feet.
okay. All right. That's pretty good. Zelric, you're up.
Okay. I have a really funny idea. Well, I think it's funny. If I use Pulse Wave and I pull him, he gets launched. If he fails, he gets launched 15 feet. But I'm right in front of him. Is that also going to launch me with him?
I think you could like kind of step aside and pull.
Okay.
You know, I think that's fine.
Okay.
Do you want to? Do you want to be pulled?
I
with
just
him?
thought it'd be funny if Zilric did it and then just
It would be funny.
Got sent tumbling like down this 10-foot drop.
I think you can avoid it.
Okay.
You could also just move around him, couldn't you?
I could, but it'd be
It's
funnier
more
if I didn't.
boring.
It'd be funnier if I didn't. So
It'd be funnier if you failed and you tumbled all the way down to the bottom of the mountain as your punishment.
It just keeps
All
rolling.
the way back down.
Oh.
I just see him roll through a wine elemental like, what the fuck, man?
Yeah.
okay. I am gonna do that. I'm gonna pulse wave him and pull him instead of push him.
Okay.
Push
Or I
him
mean,
off the
I could. Yes, I could throw him off the cliff.
You could.
You could try. Yeah.
I
I don't like how you said that.
mean, I could successfully do it. I could guarantee him to fail.
Oh,
Just
you
so-
could and just take another level of exhaustion.
Yeah.
But I don't want to end the fight that fast. That'd be rude. All this planning David
It's-
did, I can't do that.
Whatever you want to do.
I'd kind of like it.
He just gave you permission.
I like
Okay.
your original idea. Just do
I'm
what you were
pulling it. I'm pulling him towards me. I'm gonna cast Pulse
Okay.
Wave. He needs to make a con save of 18.
Con save of 18.
I'm doing it at 5th level.
Okay.
So if he fails, he gets dragged 25 feet in my direction.
He does not fail on a dirty 20.
What the hell?
You like cooler if you
Yeah.
did.
Use your reaction and make him fail.
Be a hell of a lot cooler if he did. He still takes half damage.
All right.
Oh, good damage too.
Whoa, that is good damage.
So half of 35.
Yeah.
It's
so
not
we'll go-
hitting anyone else, is it?
No, I can cone it. It was gonna be like threading the needle in between Asla and Cosmo, but Asla moved, so now I can do without hitting Cosmo. So
Gotcha.
Zoa could go, damn it, you were supposed to get hit by that. And with his exhaustion, will hobble only 25 feet down the cliff to here.
Okay. Anything else?
That is it. Is he gonna hit me?
Oh, he is going to try to hit you. Thanks.
Okay.
Sorry.
I was
Honestly,
waiting for
I
that,
thought you
but
had
I
like
didn't
some
want to
other
say it.
reaction cooked up.
Does a 16 hit you?
Nope.
Okay.
I'm chilling.
He tries to hit you with a tendril, and you duck
Get out of
under
here! Get out of here, you
Yeah.
weed!
it. All right.
Oh no, there's another one. Oh, there's two.
Two more wine elemental friends.
Oh,
Oh, I
Yeah.
need some help.
Yes.
Yeah, help me.
This one. This
use
one's
your
not-
arm.
Well, that's 20.
Oh no,
You
she
can't
was planning on
end
baiting me
there.
down here.
You cannot end there. So he's going to have to dash. That's annoying. He will dash. And he'll stop there. So Rick, as you feel him just beginning to swirl around you, but nothing happens yet. Yas, this one's not as smart as his buddy,
Uh-oh.
but maybe it'll work.
Yeah,
And,
I rolled poorly with advantage, so.
Yeah, he does come up and he does try to envelop you and start forcing wind down your throat. Need a strength saving throw.
Yeah. So it's a good thing I have advantage because I rolled a 1, but I also rolled a 6, which turns into a 17.
17 is good enough.
Thank God. I'm tired of these
Alright.
bad advantage rolls, dude.
And you are not grappled by this thing that's in your space. That's all they can do. Is there any legendary that she wants to do that she actually can do? That has verbal. Well, that sucks. Asla.
Nice.
Good job, Asla.
What happened?
She stopped her from using spells because she can't cast anything with verbal.
Oh, hell yes.
Yeah,
She also can't see anything, so if she has to target something, she also.
I know. That's what I'm seeing. If this thing.
Blinded and deafened.
Does this have verbal? That has verbal. This is her last option. God damn it. Okay, she does nothing. She's
You can try to get out.
not with a legendary actually.
Oh, okay.
So yeah. Okay. Merlinor, you're up. Let me check this real quick and see if this happens on your turn or its turn.
Oh.
No. So you are grappled and restrained, but nothing else mechanically happens to you right now.
Cool. I don't like this. And you just hear Merlinor gurgle and then go incorporeal as he activates his Ghost Step Tattoo. And he
Nice.
can't be grappled or restrained now.
Nice.
And he gets the fuck out of there. 5, 10, 15, 20. Oh, there's more. Shit.
Cosmo built a really good vineyard.
Okay,
Built it. You built this place.
but I can see her. And I was hidden to her, wasn't I?
You were hidden to her. She also can't see.
We're here.
She's blind right now.
Cool.
So if the issue
Alright.
is advantage.
Well,
Let me just see, does this storm say anything about obscurement?
I don't
No.
believe so.
It doesn't, so you can see her just fine.
Cool. I'll take some shots at her.
Alright.
I have a question about it. It says she makes a save when she starts her turn, but I don't know
Uh-huh.
against what.
Let's see.
Constitution saving throw against your spell save DC.
Against the damage?
So she'd get damaged again.
Against
If
the
she doesn't
damage.
Okay.
So you're blinded and deafened while you're in there no matter what.
Okay.
Oh,
But she gets to try to save at the start of her turn against the damage, you know.
that's cool.
30 to hit.
You know that hits.
Why even say it?
I just wanted to let you know the number.
It's a good number.
All right. I will. I'm not going to use any special abilities with grip points or sneak attack. I'll use all my sneak attack. So that's 11 from the gun. Ooh, some good sneak attack. Oh my god. 9, 12, 18 from the sneak attack. So 29 total
Okay.
on the first attack. And that is that'll hit. That's a 23 on the next one.
That will hit.
And no special thing with this 2d8. 8. 15 damage.
Damn. Cosmo, your ex-girlfriend's not looking great.
And I have 20 more feet of movement.
Yeah, it's okay.
If I jump, can I? Is it 10 feet of movement? So I would jump to there. That's 10 feet.
That's 10 feet. It's also a 10-foot drop.
So that's 20 feet.
No, but I'll give you like a deck save to not take damage and fall prone because it is only 10 feet.
A 17.
That's good.
Cool.
You land
So I
on your
can
feet, having used 10 feet of movement. Yeah.
Good thing you're not drunk.
I'll get to there.
Okay.
And I'll be incorporeal to the end of my next turn.
Right. Let's make you. Okay. Zephyr. That brings back to you, followed by Yas.
So, is this square right here also a 10-foot drop? Or is it 15, 20? I don't know how steep the incline is.
That's a
going
good
up.
question. I think it's I think like here. I think we'll call like this 10 over here on these short ones and like 20 over here. This particular square is probably like 15. Yeah.
Okay.
From the top up here.
I just gotta clarify a game rule.
Mm-hmm.
If you fall and you land on a creature, the creature also takes the fall damage, right?
Let's find out, because I know that Xanathar has put out like an optional rule on this, and I don't know if they did anything in 2024. So let's look, so we can all learn together.
I'm gonna put my headphones in, but I want to step outside and let the dogs out real quick. So I'll
Okay.
still be able to-
Okay.
Rules glossary. Falling. To water. Okay. It's not in the new book. Let's check. I just want to see what the rule is. Here we go. Okay, it's from Tasha's. If a creature falls into the space of a second creature, and neither of them is tiny, the second creature must succeed on a DC 15 Dex save, or be impacted by the falling creature, and any damage from the fall is divided evenly between them. And the impacted creature is knocked prone unless it's 2 or more sizes larger. So basically, he gets to try to jump out of the way, like WWE style, when you're jumping from the top rope. If he succeeds, he jumps out of the way, you take all the damage. If he fails, you split the fall damage, and he might be knocked prone, if he can be.
Okay. And with that information, having a fire elemental in my tow, would I be able to know if elementals of that size can be knocked prone?
I think you definitely would, as someone with a fire elemental friend, and you would know that they cannot be knocked prone.
That's what I figured.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. We're still jumping from the top rope, baby.
All right. Let's give him his dex save. 4.
Damn, I should have done my original plan.
You're gonna
this
misstep 30 feet up and then drop
That's-
onto them.
That's what my initial plan was teleporting 30 feet in a diagonal directly above him, and then taking that 30 plus the 20.
So will you roll a d6 for me?
I have a better plan.
Unless you
next time.
want to angle this so it's more closer to the 20 feet, then you can roll 2d6. But you're taking half of it, so it's up to you.
Yeah, where was the 20 foot? It was here.
It's Yeah, it's basically like kind of right. I don't know. It gets like 15 to 20, kind of right where you are. So I'll let you decide. Like, do you want it to be 15 feet and 1d6 or 20 feet and 2d6?
Let me restart because I don't know if I actually had the movement to be able. So 15. So yeah, no, I have the movement to do the 20 foot. Okay, I thought it was going to
Okay.
be 5 foot too long.
Okay.
Oh, there's 1
Oh.
and 2.
Okay. You each take 4 bludgeoning damage.
Hell yeah. And while I'm
Yeah.
coming down, I'm also wanting to do my first strike as
Awesome.
I'm coming down.
Awesome.
Gotta roll these in person. Got these fancy new dice I gotta use.
Zephyr, you
20.
forgot to put on your blanket.
No, I didn't. That's for later.
I have a better plan. Next time you dimension door 500 feet up and then dive bomb onto them.
I like this.
How'd you do?
On the top row.
23 to hit.
That will hit the wine elemental.
And then swing for my
See.
second act. Should I have rolled a dex save to make sure that I didn't fall prone from the fall? Or did me landing?
No, you're good. Apparently you can... Well, so... Oh. Yes, because you took fall damage. You do need to make a dex save. Sorry.
Wait, that's an 8.
You do fall prone.
Okay.
I'm sorry. According to the rules, if you take any damage from a fall, you're knocked prone, which means every time you fall into a creature, you're prone. But that doesn't seem fun. I think giving you a dex save when it's small damage makes more sense. But an 8 won't cut it. So you are prone at the end of your fall.
Gotcha. The first attack, it was a 12 and an 8. Or not a 12, it was an 11 and an 8, so it was either 23 or 20.
So that will hit. I'm just looking at his damage here. He does. You notice the cold does not affect him quite as much. So he takes
Sad.
4. So he'll take 6 damage from that first attack.
And then I'll swing again. Really? Natural 20 and a 6. So 18.
Okay. Oh, 18? Sorry. Oh,
Yeah.
right, because you're at disadvantage. An 18 does hit.
I will do a Divine Smite while I'm on the ground slicing up at this guy.
Okay.
So there's the Divine Smite damage. And then here's the regular weapon damage.
7 plus minus another 11. Okay. All right, you're chunking them. You're chunking them pretty good.
That's all I can do. I'm out of everything.
I do need a concentration check from you. Con
You're right.
save. Yeah.
17 plus stuff.
Total. Okay. She's still quite shiny down there. Yas.
First things first. Looks like you could use a little bit of help there, buddy. I'm gonna dish out some temp HP to Zephyr.
Okay.
You get Do you currently have temp HP?
I have 2 points left.
Cool. Change it to 7. Gonna
Not
override your
27.
temp HP.
7.
No, not 27. Not 27. That'd be OP. Kind of just want to see my guy Zephyr and fuck this guy up. I am gonna move a little bit just to be like.
Okay.
Okay.
This guy down here will swipe at you
That's fine.
as you leave his reach. For 16 to hit.
That's it.
Okay. You will take 5 bludgeoning and 5 poison for a total of 10.
Gross, dude. HPs. What am I seeing? Okay. We're just gonna beat the shit out of this guy.
All
Yeah,
right.
we are.
That's a 24 to hit.
That will hit. We know that.
Correct. And I'm not being reckless, by the way.
Okay.
I'm feeling it.
For 15 bludgeoning damage.
Should have been reckless. That one.
Oh, I'm sorry.
He's like made of wine or something. I just went right through him, man.
Anything else? Yes.
Nah, I'll hold the line.
Okay. We've got some elementals. We got one that would love to buy a drink for Cosmo. But he actually has to roll. Let's see. That's not what I wanted you to do. He has to roll to see if he can do it. He can't. So instead, he dejectedly tries to punch Cosmo a couple times. The lowest one is a 21, Cosmo.
Oh, right.
Do you have resistances in your starry form to anything right now?
Bludgeoning, yeah.
Okay.
Bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing. Because I'm in starry form, yeah.
So you will take a total of 7 bludgeoning and 11 poison for a total of 18 damage from these 2 punches.
Yep.
And Monar's incorporeal. Zephyr looks like he could use a drink. So let's go. We'll come up and require you to make a strength saving throw, Zephyr.
Oh yeah, buddy. How about a 24?
That's plenty, and nothing happens to you. Nothing at all. Not even half damage. Okay. The Vine Lord. I think he's gonna keep fighting up here. And he'll just kind of reverse what he did before. He'll make 1 tendril attack against Asla. Then here, do that.
I'm 10 feet up. Does that matter?
He'll get down to where he's within 10 feet of you. And then he'll do that. For an 11.
Yep.
He'll angrily trudge back over to Cosmo. And do 2 of these. Oh my god, Cosmo, a 14 doesn't hit you, right?
No.
So the 24 will. You'll take. You're resistant to all this stuff though, so you only take 11 damage out of this.
All right. Turn it into a tank.
You are turning into a tank.
Druids, man.
Tanky wizards, tanky druids. Cosmo, you're back up. Followed by Belwyn.
Can I see this guy?
You can probably. He is large, so I would say you can see now and then, kind of coming over this ridge, like splashes of wine, or like a big whiny fist coming up and then disappearing back down.
All right, so maybe
But
if
you can't see him to target him from there. Yeah,
What if I stand on this rock?
I'll give it to you if you stand on that rock. That's clever. Yeah.
I got a little bit more of an angle.
Yeah. I will give him half cover because it's still.
What if he's got to
But
make
that
a
might
save?
not matter, depending. Okay, as long as it's not a dex save.
I think it's a con save.
All right, then he will get no cover from that.
So it's that spell called Mortiferous Pulse that I'm going to cast at 4th level.
Okay.
I'll put it in the chat because I know I rarely use it.
Mortiferous Pulse. Oh, nice. It is a dex
dex
save.
Damn it.
He just gets a bonus on his dex save down there
Alright,
from the
alright.
cover.
I
That's it.
thought it was con. Damn. All right.
It's all right.
Very well.
They're
So yeah. it'll be
even
2 of
with
them.
cover, his dex save will be worse than his con save, so it works out for you. Okay. I'll make it for each of these guys. Guy on the top rolls a 21.
Damn.
Guy on the bottom with a nat 20 gets a 24.
Damn.
They still will each take half damage.
Yeah, and it's necrotic, so I don't think they're
Necrotic.
good against that. I hope.
It will be full damage, whatever, roll 48, and it will be half of that because they saved, but they'll take all of that.
It's gonna be 5 because it's at a 4th level.
Oh, you're right. Of 3rd level, yes, you're right, 5d8.
Bum.
Component, a dead animal. That's terrible, Cosmo.
Yeah.
23, good roll.
I found one on my
Hey.
way up the hill.
This place has got a crap since I left.
It was a mouse.
Yeah. Okay. They each take half of that. The one down here is wondering where the hell that even came from. Anything else?
That was my action. Bonus action, Shillelagh on the. I'm gonna just get it out of the way and do it now. Cast Shillelagh on the trident,
Nice.
and then next turn is gonna be different. I hope.
Okay.
Oh, you know what? How tall are these bushes? These vines?
Call them like 4 feet high.
Okay.
I don't know. I've never been to a vineyard.
It depends
I
on
don't know
how
to-
depends on how high you build them. You can actually build them at different heights.
Okay.
Some
You
of them
build
can
like
actually
a-
walk under.
Yeah, you build like trellises that
Oh.
they grow up on. And I'll say I built them only
Um,
4 feet high.
Yeah, we haven't made them block vision or anything like that. So I'll say, they're like probably difficult terrain to move through, which I don't think we've enforced yet, but we should probably do that. But you can see over them.
Okay. So then that's 5 feet. 10. Shit, where can I go that I don't gotta make. Ugh. I don't want to be on the edge. God dang it. I'll just do it.
But you're on the edge of glory.
I'll move my last 25 feet and put myself right next to this Vine Lord.
Oh,
Okay.
And hopefully he doesn't try to
Alright.
push me off the edge.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what he does. Okay, Felwyn has to make a save, a con save. 18 against the Storm of Radiance. Asla. Is 18 good enough?
yes. So she takes half
Okay.
damage.
Takes half.
So. Oh, I thought it would roll from there, did it?
It rolled the 2d10,
Okay.
which I think is the lightning.
Yep.
And then I think it was
And then-
another d10.
Yeah.
Okay. And so. And she wants to get the hell out of here.
No way.
Yeah.
Do you blame her?
You see her kind of feel around, and locate this, these vines here. You see her step into them, and nice. And then Asla, you see her step out of these vines.
Got 2 attacks out of it.
As if it was nothing. Yeah.
Oh,
Can I
you-
just drop the storm?
Sure. You can drop it whatever you want.
Yep. I'm just gonna drop the storm.
Okay.
And you came back to me.
They always come crawling back, Cosmo.
She's not looking at you, Cosmo.
I know who she's looking at. Fuck me.
She steps out here, and she begins to cast a spell.
Hold on.
That's Zelric, right?
I think I have it too now. Yes.
I don't carry counterspell. I dropped that useless spell.
What the
Okay,
fuck?
well, I am going to sing out.
Odd choice.
I don't like the new counterspell, so I don't carry it anymore.
In the dance
Oh,
of
yeah.
magic, your forces I see. With a word of power, I set the spell free. By this decree, you will I dispel. With swift precision, I cast counter spell.
Okay. And thank you, Zoic, for reminding me that there is a new counterspell.
Oh
So,
shit! I don't think I looked at the new counter spell. So
I don't like it.
so she makes a con save against you, against your spell DC.
okay.
And so that's what she will do. Thirteen's not good enough, is
Nope.
it?
17.
And her level 7 firestorm is wasted.
Thank God.
Oh yeah. Hell yeah.
She does. She
Seven?
does. She gets the spell slot back though. It's not expended if she.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
She wants
You're
to
right.
fucking
That's why-
kill you.
Yeah, that's why.
I know she hates me.
Yeah, you can
All right.
you interrupt it, and it wastes whatever action they used. But if the spell was cast with a spell slot, this slot isn't expended.
Okay.
That's the big change. That's why I don't like it.
Hey, well, it saved my ass for a second and a half.
Hmm. She's gonna step back. Let me get rid of her. No, that didn't work. Where is your stupid line death? There it is. There it is. Okay. She's still shiny, but she's gonna step back into these vines and step out over here.
Goddamn druids, man.
That
Far away.
she's doing so much.
Can't live
Yes.
with them. Can't live without them.
Damn it.
I know. Asla, it is your turn. I hope you feel
Asla
good
is
about yourself.
Petrified. Angry, but petrified. So she's gonna say, "From naught but air my doubles appear, a clever trick to instill fear. With laughter and light we dance in the fray, mirror image lead foes astray." And I'm gonna cast mirror image on myself.
Okay.
So there's 3 more.
We'll
Oh, there we go.
go.
And then, as my bonus action, I'm going to drink a potion
All right.
of greater healing. Do I have? I thought I had a superior. I guess I don't. So just a greater.
I
Okay.
think we were sending her to buy us one.
Yes, that's what it was.
Bias many.
So 14.
Tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah, tomorrow.
All right. Any movement?
I am going to move up here and fly down. No, yeah. Can I fly over Cosmo and fly down 5 feet? So like I'm over him though? So I can shield him if oh no, I used my reaction, so that's dumb. Never mind.
Okay.
I'm just gonna where was I? Like here?
Or here.
Well, you have your reaction back because you reactioned on Selwyn's
I
turn.
did.
Oh, yeah.
Now it's back
Yeah,
to
yeah.
your turn. So technically,
Okay,
yeah,
this
you're
is
back,
probably
but-
really dumb, but I'm gonna fly down like on this side of him.
Okay.
I am.
Okay. All right.
I am up to 99.
We promote
Alright.
them ideas in this group.
Did she get too far away to do this thing?
Yeah, make her come back.
No, she didn't. Okay.
No, she can't. Bring her
let's-
back 5 more feet.
There are 4 of you, but Merlin is incorporeal.
Yas is also incorporeal because I said so.
Not invisible. So, Zelric,
Oh,
she just launches a ray of frost at you.
Oh.
And
Counterspell.
crits. Counterspell.
Oh, dude, that looks gonna be so slow if I get Ray of Frosted. I'm like 15 feet of movement.
well, she did just crit on you, so I think you're getting Ray of Frosted.
She did. Oh my god,
Wow.
that's terrible rolls. But she gets to roll twice. Okay. For
David.
28, right, for 14 cold damage.
Yeah.
No,
I'm
you're
resistant.
not resistant.
Yeah,
28,
I am.
28
I
cold
am
damage.
resistant. I am resistant. I have a Ring of Cold on.
Oh, okay. For 14 cold damage. And,
Or I have a Ring of Warmth, not a Ring of Cold.
nice.
I was like, when did you get a ring of cold?
And yes, your speed is reduced by 10 feet until the start of her turn. So just on
Okay.
your next turn. here.
Zorik can move 15 feet.
And it is your turn, Zelric.
Epic. Sure you don't want to move her like 5 feet closer?
I can't, man. It's not her turn.
Okay. Alright, she has legendary actions. She can
She just used it to blast you in the face
just
with a ray of
do-
frost.
Just do another one. It's fine. Okay.
If you want me to start giving him 2 legendary actions at the same time, we
you
can
know,
do
we're,
that.
We're level 14. We're practically gods. I think they could step it up a notch.
I don't feel very godly right now.
Brother, are you like grappled and restrained right now? What's
I just have wine
No.
floating around me.
He's soaked in wine.
Yeah.
you can move despite the stains.
I can't. Damn it. Why all this
I'm
stuff
not
so
gonna
far
lie.
away, David? Why you gotta put things 35 feet?
Yeah, he did it to me earlier too.
I just noticed that you shaved Cole.
What?
I was saying, I'm not gonna lie, I just
trimmed
noticed that Cole trimmed his beard.
Yeah. I told you
Oh,
guys
yeah.
I was gonna do it like after the
You
bar
did.
or
That's
after the
good.
D&D session.
After
It
the
feels a lot
marshmallow?
better right now. Yeah, after the marshmallow. Yeah.
Yeah. I honestly thought you were talking about, like, Yas's picture that somebody had shaved his head. because-
No, no. Parker did
I was
that
like,
the day that
yeah.
happened.
Yeah, that would be amazing if somehow that snuck on there.
Yeah.
No, it wouldn't be. I'd have to go find whatever that Jack dude's name was. I'll never remember his fucking
Legitimate
name,
Jack.
man.
Legitimate Jack.
Legitimate. I always want to say genuine Jack.
Say meaning.
Legitimate Jack.
You're so genuine.
If I
It was genuine.
use my, I have 15 feet of movement.
Yeah.
Can I slide down the cliff to this spot right here?
Absolutely.
That's- I don't want to like fall down. I just want to like slide down.
Make God. It's gonna be athletics or acrobatics. I think athletics to
Hell.
it's not gonna be high to
If I fail this,
maintain your slide.
if I fail this, it's gonna be so funny if I keep going and I take more damage. 'Cause I fall
Yeah,
all the way down here.
don't roll a nat 1 or you'll fall away.
All right,
I
you
kind of want to
guys
see it happen.
don't fail me now. It's not bad. That's a 18. That becomes
Oh,
17.
that's plenty. You slide down expertly. and stop right there on your feet and take no damage. Unless this guy hits you with his
Don't do it.
opportunity attack.
Don't do it.
Shield.
18?
Shield.
Okay.
Wait, no, that consumes my magic action.
It does. It's
It's a
I
level
can't do
spell.
Never
a
mind.
level
I'll
spell,
take it.
so yeah.
Never mind,
Okay.
I'll take the hit. Whatever. If I can't move,
6
I don't.
bludgeoning and 7 poison.
Okay, so I don't move then.
No, you do move.
Oh.
He doesn't grapple you, yeah. You just get
Okay.
smacked on your way down. Yeah.
I take how much? Sorry.
6 bludgeoning and 7 poison.
13.
So wait, you can't use shield because it's a magic action?
Yeah, it's a magic
Yeah,
action to
it
cast
consumes a spell
shield.
slot.
Even though
and
shield is a reaction?
Yes.
So yeah, you can't burn 2 spell slots on your turn.
Gotcha.
Is the idea?
But
is
he
the
could have
rule.
reacted later on.
If it was
Not on his turn.
not his turn, then he could do it and not worry about it.
I got you.
Yeah.
So now that I'm down here, I'm gonna say you fucking overgrown weed, and I'm gonna launch a 7th level fireball at her.
Celery not fucking around.
Okay.
She counterspells him.
Don't
she
speak that
doesn't
into
have
existence.
counterspell.
I hope not. I hope I was joking.
She should have counterspell, but she doesn't. So okay.
You're about to take 100.
That's a dirty 20 on a dex save.
Make her fail it.
No.
more and more
Well,
exhausted.
What's the distance on that though? Is there a distance on that?
It should be 60. Let me double check. Let me make sure.
It's
Just
like
use your
fireball's like 120. It's
Chronal shift is only 30 feet.
oh,
Yeah.
chrono. Okay.
Oh, 130
But
feet.
my
That's why I'm thinking
convergent,
this is.
but my convergent future is 60 feet.
That's
Oh,
crazy.
shit.
5 feet.
So I'm 55 feet away from her.
Okay.
So yeah, Zelric's kind of pissed off.
Zelric
Zelric will
just
take his
wants to go back to
second level of exhaustion.
Yes.
So now he can only move 10 feet. Zelric's like, I need a break, dude.
So tired.
Fucking
Stop doing
die.
that thing, dude.
I can't, dude. She deserves it.
I could
So sleepy.
probably
This is-
kill
this
her
is-
with the next shot. If you
I
hit her with
got
a
it, dude.
fireball.
I got it. Okay. 12d6 fire damage.
Derek is actually fucking
12d6.
tweaking out right now. He's gonna kill her like 3
Okay,
times over.
that's so low.
Oh, let's
low.
see.
That's like 5 ones.
Oh, that's a lot of
pathetic,
ones.
2, 3, 4, 5 ones.
Oh my
Yep.
god. Fuck.
And only
Uh,
one 6.
Take double
Jesus.
damage, you grass bitch.
But she takes all of it because you made her
Can you
fail.
chrono shift your damage?
That's
No, I can't
insane.
chrono shift my damage.
Because he's already reaction to make her fail.
Damn it.
That's right.
I mean, 29 damage. That's a big,
It's not bad, but that's really low for a 7th level spell.
That's a weak 7th level.
Yeah.
Considering maximum is 72, I didn't roll half of that. It's kind of depressing.
Anything else, Ulrich?
I'm gonna crawl into the fetal position and take a nap.
You're going. Okay, Ulrich is prone. No. All right. Eleanor, you are still incorporeal.
I am still.
Zulrich, I think this guy's following you down. I mean, and now he can actually try to overwhelm you with wine, which will be a strength save
Oh yeah.
at double exhaustion.
You fucking idiot.
Now you're gonna be drunk and exhausted.
Yeah, I have a -4 to this.
We've seen you pass these.
You can do it.
Nat 20 incoming.
If ever there was a time.
Yeah,
No.
Oh,
Not a nat 20.
that is not. So you
7.
take 12 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
You are grappled and restrained.
Okay.
Okay. Where's my other one? Over here.
Oh, man.
Zephyr, he's just, he's punching on you, because he could take his advantage there.
Blub, 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 blub.
What was that,
Oh
buddy?
my god. Oh my god. 4 rolls and his highest is a 14.
Zephyr, are you restrained and grappled?
He's prone from jumping.
And you managed to, roll, duck and roll out of the way of all of these, I imagine. Okay. She's gonna take another legendary action and shoot a Ray of Frost at Yas.
Yeah, I didn't spit the fireball out.
Let's see. Come on, where are you? Okay. And she's gonna miss.
Bite me.
Eleanor.
Sorry.
I will
Grown twig.
bonus action steady aim.
Okay.
And fix my sights on Felwyn.
Okay.
All right, that's an 18 on the first roll. Let's see if I can crit. I don't crit, so 29
Okay. You do hit.
is the first one. Okay. I will expend my last grit point and make this a violent shot, which makes this 3d8 and 4d6. And
Okay.
hopefully this just takes her down. Let's see. Let me mark that off of my sheet. Maybe if I can find it. There it is.
Turn is so
Okay.
far away.
So
Three.
far away.
3d8. Whoop. That's 8. 8, 16. 24 just from the gun. And then the sneak attack. 6. 11 more from the sneak attack.
Okay. She's looking quite rough.
Damn it. Alright. Take my second shot. Where's my d20? This is the d8. 19 to hit.
That will hit.
Alright, this is just going to be 2d8. 7 plus 6, 13 plus 4, 17. More damage.
That's a great damage roll. She's still up.
God damn it, dude!
Ah,
Alright, that's all I can do because that bonus action. Become solid again.
okay. She's going to use her last legendary action of the round to grab onto these vines here. Wow. And heal herself for 29.
You can't heal herself. From my gun.
Oh, damn. Well, then
Or
she's not
something?
going to do that. She's not going
That's
to do
crazy.
that. She's going to try to blast you with a ray of frost.
How long does that last for?
I think until the beginning of my next turn. Let me double check.
You just fucked him up. So
When you
bad.
damage a creature with an attack using this magic revolver, the target can't regain hit points until the start of my next turn.
That's wild.
Yeah. And she misses you with a ray of frost.
Hell yeah, she does.
Zephyr, you're up, followed by Yas.
Yas, do you think killing her is gonna make these things go away?
Maybe, but if you want to focus on these, like, I got her, dude.
Yeah, I'll just go into her.
I will. Just, don't worry about it.
Okay, sorry,
Don't
Yas,
take me
you're you're gonna
Don't
be
take
a
my
little...
glory!
Nobody else.
No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna stand up and use half my movement.
Okay.
And then move right here.
Okay, you'll take a couple punches.
That's fine.
The first one misses, but the second one crits.
Ooh.
For
Eh.
18 bludgeoning and 7 poison. Just 25.
Zephyr, are you about to make blue vine?
Am I about to make what?
Blue vine. It's German mulled wine. You usually drink it hot. Anyway.
That's my mom's favorite thing in the world.
Really?
So I will
See if you're concentrating real quick.
holster. You're right. 13?
You needed, what was that, 25? You needed a 12. You got 13.
Bitch.
Alright.
Holster my weapon, put my thumbs together, and make like I guess like a bird with my hands,
Yeah.
and cast Burning Hands on both of them.
Nice.
But yes,
They
he's
need to
making blue
pass
vine.
A Dex saving throw of 17.
Okay, let's see. That is 2 failures.
Then they take 14 damage. The fire ignites any flammable objects in the area that aren't being worn or carried.
Would you say it ignites the grass, like, around them? Would grass, like, ignite? I kind of feel like it would burn away, like when grass is on fire, just kind of, like, burns away real quickly.
How... I guess how moist is the grass? Because that would also
Probably very moist right now, because it's got these wine elementals sloshing around all over it.
So I wouldn't even say like it burns away the grass.
Yeah, I
Unless
think
the
you're right.
wine's flammable.
The wine is not flammable.
That's crazy.
It's not.
I thought I'd just big brain that. I will end my turn there.
Okay. 28 damage on a first level spell. That's a good turn.
Yeah.
Yas, you are up. Remember, basically all of the vines areas is difficult terrain.
That's fine. I'm not walking. I'm
I
gonna
figured
travel
you
along
were.
the tree. Bonus action. Hey, I'm doing your little trick.
Damn.
Thank
How
you.
far
You
can you
got
go
it.
with that?
You didn't
It
get
was. I can go 60 feet with it, and I believe that was 45.
That's crazy.
Yeah, 40. Yeah. Hey, you're glowing for some reason. Watch this.
It's
Oh.
nerf or
Would have been
nothing.
more fun if it was a nat 20, but it's 22.
That will hit. Oh, I wanted her firestorm.
Absolutely not. It is pathetic damage.
Okay, she's holding on.
Yep. Unless I double nat 1, I will walk away if I do. 28. You're not gonna
All
do it.
right. How do you want to take down Cosmo's ex-girlfriend?
I'm going to like sweep the leg, follow through, crush her head, and then like
Oh.
people stomping the grapes, I'm gonna stomp her body.
All right, so not respectfully.
I'm just
at
gonna
all.
trample her. Yeah, no, not at all.
Not
Not
like
even
this
a-
is a.
Once
This is
you're
a
my enemy,
this
you're
might
my
be a
fucking
difficult
enemy.
situation for my friend. And let's just
Look
try
away,
it.
Cosmo.
All right. Yeah.
Don't worry about this down here. I got it.
Okay. Where is Cosmo? Cosmo, you can hear all this. You can decide whether it's thankfully or unfortunately that you can't see it from where you are. That's up to you.
Thankful that I can't see it.
Okay. All right. Anything else? Yes.
I mean, I'll start making my way back now. I've got 40
Okay.
feet. This is difficult terrain, so. Are they gone yet? Did they?
They're not.
Zephyr, did they disappear? She's dead.
No. No.
Man. Someone's got to go help Bookman.
Help. I'm so tired, Yas.
All right.
No, Rick, you got no one to blame but yourself on that
Help
one.
me.
Asla, did you say you landed?
I did.
Beautiful. This wine elemental.
So,
I
As
never
the
love it when
wine.
the DM says that.
Let's,
Actually, I'm still flying.
Actually,
yes. He needed a 4. This guy can make it
Yes!
over here. And Cosmo
Oh, no.
and Asla need a strength saving throw. Easy.
you know what? I'm gonna use my heroic inspiration.
Okay,
Turn your mic on.
It's on.
I can
What?
hear. Yeah.
Nope, same score both times.
oh my
I like
god.
Wait,
that was a con save. You
Your
got a
second
15.
was a con, and with that roll would be a 15, which is what you need.
Okay.
So,
I have a +0 to this.
okay.
You got this. You
Better
have.
than a
You
minus
have
one.
hey, don't you have your ween?
Yeah, but
Your
I
mini
You
forgot to
already
wean
rolled
it. But I
Yeah.
do have inspiration that I'm going to use, and then I'm going to wean it.
Nice. Nice.
Oh, I don't think I have to wean
Oh,
it.
you don't need that shit.
Ooh. You don't have to, but okay. You both are strong enough not to get overwhelmed by this guy. What a damn shame.
Yeah, thanks for that inspiration. Appreciate it.
I think
Yeah.
that was the first time my inspiration ever worked.
Damn. Let's see. Yas.
No.
This guy's pretty mad. Hold on. He's avoiding.
Come get me, buddy.
He's avoiding Zephyr's thing.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I'd avoid him too.
He's avoiding his opportunity attack, and he's gonna punch you out a couple times. We have a 23 to hit.
Well, you don't gotta ask twice about that.
You'll take 5 bludgeoning and 5 poison for a total of 10.
Cool. He only hit me once?
He only hit you once.
Oof, buddy.
Not one is the second one.
Ooh!
And then we've got our Vine Lord buddy up here who appears to be like flipping out Cosmo and Asla. As of a few seconds ago, he's totally wigging out. The start of his turn, he gets to heal.
Of course.
And let's see, which one of you is gonna do the big one? Cosmo, he makes a tendril attack against you.
Can I protective wings that?
Sure. What does that do for him?
It gives him a +5 to his AC.
Okay. What is your AC with a +5?
So I'm gonna wrap my wings around him.
It's a 23.
He rolled a 26.
and that's my reaction.
Does
So
that only
will...
last for one attack, or
Okay. You will take 4 slashing and 11 poison for 15. And I will need a con save, Cosmo. Ah, you're golden. Then he'll step down here, and he'll make 2 thorny slam attacks against Asla.
I just nat 20 then? Nice.
yeah?
I don't think a 15 hits Asla. Okay.
That's not.
It does not. That's the end of his turn. Cosmo, it's you, and then it's... Oh, wait, you've got your mirrors. Hold on. Hold on. Is that...
So If he does
When they hit you.
me,
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
then I roll how many mirrors are still left. And if
Okay.
any of them are above a 3, they hit the mirror instead and it disappears.
Yeah. That spell has changed in like every edition with when you have to roll to see if it hits a mirror.
Yeah.
So you're good. So Cosmo, and then Asla, and then Zorik.
I really want to push this guy off the cliff.
Do it.
But
Yeah.
he's not. I
Do
don't
it.
think he's close enough.
How far can you push him?
5 feet
No.
with a gust of wind.
5 feet would not be enough.
My other question
what?
is, if I was standing, let's just say I'm standing right here, and then I thorn whip him.
Thorn whip.
And pull him
He's
towards
gonna
me.
go basically directly towards you. So, which could be either of these. It's 10, 20. I'd give him a save to see if he falls off, because it's like right on the edge.
That's what I was hoping for. That's all
Yeah.
I'm hoping for. So I'll move
Okay.
there.
I
I'll
love it.
take any opportunities.
Okay. You will take 2 opportunity attacks. 1 from each of these guys. He's gonna try to smack you with that tendril that he loves so much. And crit
Perfect.
for a terrible, terrible damage roll. You'll take 3 slashing and 6 poison. Is that? No. No, it did not roll. Sorry. It did not roll his extra damage. So 1 second. Oh my god. Okay, you will take 3 slashing and 15 poison from this attack. I'll need another con save.
$24.
You're hitting these when they count, man. And the elemental will miss. Okay. And now it's back to you.
Thorn whip.
All right.
Oh yeah.
That hits.
So the damage is gonna be this. Not great.
Okay. But we're not doing this for the damage.
Nope.
All right. I'm gonna give him Dex save. All right, Cosmo. What does it look like when he totters and then falls to his doom
After
with his terrible roll?
I hit him and I fling my arm out over the cliff, pulling him in that direction. And as he falls, a flick of the whip to let him go. And I just kind of, with my whip now gone, with my hand, I just waving goodbye.
Okay. And you see this like sad anger in his burning eyes as he falls, and then into the dense forest below. You hear a crash, and then you don't hear anything moving down there.
Excellent. That was 15 feet.
Yeah.
That was an action. I'm still Archer.
Hit this bag. Right here.
15. Yeah, I'll shoot the wino
Okay.
with my luminous arrow for 21.
Yes, you will. You will shoot him.
14 radiant damage.
All right. And he's blasted with a luminous arrow. Anything else?
Thirsty. I say.
Oh, well, there's plenty of wine around.
That's it.
Okay, Asla, you're up.
Well, I had a plan. That guy died. I'm gonna try something new. No, that's shit. I don't know what I want. You know what? I'm going to stab my staff into the ground. And I am going to say, in the heart of the battle, let my voice be your guide. Mask your wounds, let our spirits collide. With each note that I sing, may your wounds swiftly mend. Together we thrive as allies and friends. And I'm going to cast Mask Cure Wounds.
Okay.
Wait, let me make sure.
You can, from where you are,
I have to get
you can
closer.
see, you can
I'm
see
gonna
everyone from everyone but Zelric. You can see where you are from where you
It
are
is
right now.
60 feet though, so I'm gonna go
Okay.
here and take the opportunity attack because there's 4 of me.
He's already used his opportunity attack
Oh,
actually
okay.
against Cosmo. Yeah.
Okay.
Um,
so then I should. Oh,
Still, yeah. Since Zelric's like at the bottom of this cliff here, he's not. You're not gonna be able to see him from where you are.
what happened? I fly up 10 feet.
I don't. 10 feet? Probably not. You probably got to get closer to the ledge because he's like right up against it.
5, 10, 15. 20.
It's okay. I don't need it.
25.
I'm fine.
If I'm like there and fly up 5 feet, can I see him?
Sure. Yeah. If you're there and then up 5 feet, I'm good with that.
Okay. So then I'm. So 14 healing to everybody.
Okay. Nice.
Does everybody?
Brother, I thought I
noted-
finally had you with that first elemental. I was like, I finally got him. He was talking such smack.
Yeah, I messaged James. I was like, he's gonna be so mad when I do make him step dead at the beginning of my turn. He thinks he has me. I'm just, and she just healed me to full.
Yep.
Who all got healed there? Sorry,
Everyone.
Everybody.
Everybody.
am I in range of it?
Yeah.
Yeah, she
Mhm.
was closer.
Damn.
What is that? 84 points of healing.
Oh, I gotta
Pay
do my
attention,
charge.
y'alls.
Hey, man. Good point.
And then, so that doesn't count as a spell, right? Because it doesn't use a spell slot.
It
then
doesn't
you-
count as a spell for purposes of
So I can
like if
still
you wanna.
use my bonus action.
Yes.
So then I am going to dang. I'm gonna say, by sacred force, my weapon's born, a spectral guitar and light adorned with faithful might. It strikes for me in battle spray. I set it free. I'm gonna cast spiritual weapon.
Let's see. Where were we when I pulled this out?
Yeah, I don't remember the last time in this game.
It was in the flesh golem thing.
I was in person.
Yeah, here we go. Here's one. Okay.
And I'm gonna cast it next to this guy.
Which guy?
The one up
The
top.
one near me and Cosmo.
Okay, there you go. It's yours to move if you want. Oh, the one all the way there. Okay.
Yeah, fine. And then I'm gonna take a whack, and it's second level. So not great, but whatever. Something.
All right.
Nope, I nat one it.
Oh, the guitar goes wide, afraid to damage the beautiful wine. And this is a concentration spell now, I think.
Yes.
Yes, okay. All right. Zelric,
Okay.
you are grappled and restrained.
Yeah. Zorik's getting like cranky tired. And he's just gonna look at the wine elemental and like, buzz off, dude. And he's gonna-
I will note also unable to breathe.
Fuck!
Unless you can breathe water, which would interfere with verbal components.
Fuck! Damn it, David!
Yeah, sorry.
David!
Sorry.
Take it back, dude.
No, I'm sorry. Candace did it to me.
You plugged me. You fucked me up. My whole plan's out the window, David.
I'm sorry. I should have mentioned that before. I'm just reading it again now. Unable to breathe unless it can breathe water.
give me a second, because now I gotta think of what to do.
That's fine. Take your time.
Man, it sure does suck that every single one of Zorik's spells is verbal, doesn't it?
Yeah, it sure sucks
You're
that
gonna
the dryad
take out
queen spells are all verbal too.
Pull out a non-magical dagger and start swinging.
That's a great time to first use that spell.
That worked out really nice.
Okay, I guess. Well, okay. This just says I need to take an action. So we're just gonna try to reach into this thing because it's engulfing him and like maybe like find whatever magic core is holding it. And I'm gonna use my action to use momentary stasis. So I needed to make a con save.
Okay. Let's see. Con save.
If you want to trap, if you want to hold me in place, I'm holding you in place.
That's cheating.
13.
Okay. All right. So, on a failed save, the creature is encased in a field of magical energy until the end of my next turn. While encased in this way, the creature is incapacitated and has a speed of 0. But if it takes any damage while encased this way, it ends. So while it's incapacitated, am I still held?
I don't think so. I think, like all the wine basically stops moving. And it's not like squeezing you in there, so I think no.
Alright, Zelric like touches its core and puts a little momentary clock over its head.
Okay.
And he's now that he can talk, he's gonna say, "Buzz off, dude!" And I'm gonna cast Misty Step and get away from this thing.
Good call. Good call.
I'm just gonna do it to get back to the top of the cliff.
Okay.
Oh, Asla, I'm so tired. I'll
Exhaustion does not reduce your save DCs, right?
It now just I have a -4 to D20 tests.
Okay.
So whatever that means.
So it doesn't. I think at one point when they were playtesting it, I think they had that, but they took it out. So.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
But yeah, I will sluggishly walk up the hill.
Okay.
Am I still slowed by Ray of Frost?
You're not.
Okay.
So get that 10
And
feet back.
5, 10, 15, 20. And that's all I can do.
Okay. Well, let's see.
No
This
one hit
guy's
that guy.
Stasis
Why did you
until when? Start of your next turn? End of your next turn?
Until the end of my next turn.
Okay.
Or until he gets hit.
Well, fine. This guy's got 3, within sight. And that's Zephyr.
I thought it was going to come from me.
Bring it on, baby.
Okay, he does. He tries to overwhelm you and make you make a strength saving throw.
Yeah. Okay, buddy, get out of here.
And no one's
23.
gonna get drunk. Okay, that's his turn. Merlinor, you're up.
Okay.
Actually, let's do a time check real quick. I was thinking of something. It's 10:35 Central. How are people doing?
I'm fading.
Okay. Then I will execute what I was thinking. Now that both Felwyn and the Vine Lord are not sustaining the magic here, the end of his turn, after he fails to overwhelm you, Zephyr, he splashes down, just wine soaking the ground.
You know what?
Not this guy, because he's in stasis. But
Being held still. You're our hostage.
he'll get another chance.
I'll willingly fail that save then if he's just gonna go away. I'll let him feel like he succeeded.
Oh. All right. You still won't get drunk, but if you really want to, you can take 16 bludgeoning damage. If you really feel like it.
You know what?
He's
Sure.
absolutely gonna do it.
I'll do it so that way your new monster that you wanted to play around with got to do something.
Thank you.
Just throwing pity points to the DM.
I'm scared.
Hey, he
What's
throws
funny
us
is-
pity points. We gotta throw him pity points.
I searched like in the monsters. I just searched for wine. I was like, I wonder if there's any wine related things. And it came up with 3 results. 2 of them just had the letters like WINE somewhere in the name. And the last one was wine elemental. And I was so excited. I was like, what a brilliant idea.
It's great.
Okay. Well then Merlinor. And then Zephyr, who just got smacked a little bit. And can take an inspiration if he doesn't have it for being so sweet. To his
I
DM.
don't.
Okay. Merlinor, you're up.
I will. What is that? Steady aim and aim at the one that's over by Yas.
This one right here? This one right here?
No, over by Yas.
This
Over by
one right here?
Yas.
Okay.
Over by
Alright.
Yas. Over by Yas. Yeah.
I'm hearing this one.
And that is a 24 to hit.
That will hit. That will blast him.
Okay, that is 9 plus 4, 13 from the gun. 14. Well, 14 from the sneak attack.
Okay.
And I will shoot again.
Okay.
That is a dirty 20 to hit.
That will also hit.
That is 11, 15 more damage.
Okay. Alright. And I'm sorry, Greg. You said you were fading. I should have asked, like, if we need to call it
No, he's
now. Okay, that's totally fine. I realized I just like took that and ran with it. How I interpreted it. Without,
I probably should have a hard cap at midnight Eastern time.
Okay.
So
I
Yeah,
think.
that's
Well,
I think
Well-
mine's 11:30. I work tomorrow at 8.
well,
yeah.
11 o'clock. It's 11 o'clock for you
Oh.
guys, anyways.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because it's
So we will-
Eastern time.
We will we'll cut it there for sure.
I wouldn't do it.
Okay, Zephyr, you're up, and then Yas, and then we'll have some narrative. No, there's nothing out there. We'll get through all that. Okay. So Zephyr.
So I'm gonna point at the wine elemental A and say, "Fuck you guys! Fire doesn't work, cold doesn't work," and I'm gonna clap my hands and do "Toll the Dead."
Ooh, all right.
Wisdom 17 saving throw, please.
14 is less than 17.
Correct. One,
You get the
two,
juicy D12s on these. Yes.
for 14 damage.
14 damage from a cantrip. That's pretty good. Okay.
And that's it.
All right. Yas.
I'm gonna do a fun. I'm going to bonus action teleport 40 feet here.
Okay.
I'm gonna kind of. He said this one's off limits. I'm gonna come get this one,
Okay.
and I'm gonna move my movement here, and I'm going to recklessly attack this guy.
All right.
23 to hit.
23 hits.
I'll roll some damage for you, and I'm going to use. Where was it? Battering Roots. The push ability.
Okay.
It does not have a save. I am pushing it 10 feet straight off the cliff.
Okay. And while wine splatters, tumbles
enjoy that
down
down
this
there.
cliff, and about like 10 seconds later, you hear like from somewhere in the trees below, like, what? Yeah, yay! Yay! Yay!
You're welcome.
Thank you, God.
Oh, my ego just got so big.
All right. Anything else, Yas?
Nope, I'm chilling.
Okay. Where's the other one? One guy left here. Zephyr. He punches you. He punches you 2 times.
Yeah, okay, buddy.
He crits once. For 10 bludgeoning and 9 poison.
Quick, Zephyr, chrono shift it.
You can't.
Yeah,
No,
let's see
Zephyr.
how tired
You're
he
not
can get.
Zephyr. I didn't. No, that wasn't a Callie. No,
Callie.
I meant Zephyr.
Okay, buddy.
Lord,
No, that's you.
it's not a tally.
I think he was literally telling Zephyr to try to chrono shift it.
Yeah, I was being funny. I was being funny, guys.
I got
That-
you. I got you, Yash.
And then
Thank
at
you.
the end of his turn, the last residual magic keeping him animated dissipates. I'm gonna say, basically, narratively, how do you want to deal with this last wine elemental? And you guys can decide.
Let's all drink him.
Straws just into him.
He's like,
Like
no.
the Nematodes episode of SpongeBob.
I think that'll help me get untired if I
Nematodes.
drink a bunch of wine.
Yeah, yeah, that's how. it
Sorry,
works.
maybe. Look, man. Maybe you
I
just
got
stay
it.
back.
I
No,
got it.
look bad. It could stay in a book. You don't want that to happen.
Oh.
Guys, all I'm saying is I clapped and it died.
That, we might be gods.
You were literally called God.
Can I
We're
poke it with my
probably
trident?
trident?
gods,
I?
guys.
Can I get a religion?
Go for it. Yeah, you could try to start a religion of Yas. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Okay, so yeah, whoever wants to pull out a straw and just start, drinking
Oh,
this
we're
guy a
all
little bit
doing it.
before he eventually splashes away.
I'm gonna drink them.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm drinking too. Ooh, he's dry. Oh. Oh.
Yeah, it's kind of dry.
Tastes like a good
Oh.
cab.
Kinda
Ew.
earthy.
Oh.
Not a fan of
Yeah, what kind of wine is this, Cosmo?
Damn.
It's red.
A dry red.
They like
Sure.
Pinot Noir. Say Pinot Noir.
Is it a cab? Is it a Merlot? Is it a Malbec?
We didn't give it names, man. We just You just put it in bottles and
Shit's red, dude. What do you mean?
Those might have been poisonous grapes. Thinking about it.
So house blend.
Yeah.
Don't
Yeah,
give
so-
David ideas.
Yeah, house fun.
We're all poisoned.
I have
Or,
more
If
purity.
you fail your con save, you're dead.
Okay. And as you catch your breath, you see
No,
Belwyn
Oh no.
not
Oh.
this guy again.
stand up,
Wait.
absolutely caved in, battered, bloody. Walk up toward you and point at you, Cosmo. And when you blink, you don't see Felwyn standing there. You see your old friend, the warped angel. Tell us of this dryad, of the years spent in her embrace. Do you think back on them with anything other than regret?
I do actually. I think back on them in strength. Took a lot to walk away, and I'm better off for it.
Good. You are seeing. And he gently raises his hands, and you all gently float up and up until once again you find yourselves looking at the set of constellations with only one now burning brighter than the rest. The Hunter.
You ready, Princess Cosmo?
Ready for what?
Installation.
Man. I hope it's not as rough as that one was.
We
You're
will
telling
call
me.
it. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, I think Zelric's about to
This is
take a nap.
Zelric. It's just Zelric complaining about being tired.
It's all up to you how tired you get.
I'll tell you guys the
No.
story next
That's
time.
what's funny.
Episode of the
Okay.
Dragon Ball Z.
Well, then maybe that's where we will pick up next time if you want to do it then.
In July.
Yeah, but we will pick up next time with the last constellation. See what else we might learn about Cosmo, or what else Cosmo might learn about you all or himself.
Hell yeah, that was fun.
So,
Is it good?
cool. Cool.
Cosmo lore. We have no Cosmo lore until now.
Yeah.
I know. We get a big Cosmo lore dump.
I love how fucking silly we are with these effects.
I know.
You can't tame us, man.
I don't want to.
I kept the drunkenness table up the whole time.
I did too. I want you to know I also had it up. I had it right underneath the initiative tracker.
Nice.
I turned it off knowing I was never going to be drunk.